Thank God I just got home from fucking working out. Well, I went outside for a run and shit and did some shoveling to get some exercise. So we got the end of Pittsburgh, New York. It's 2-2 going into overtime. Rangers and Penguins. Bear with me 1 second. I'll get our background up. Woohoo. There we go. Should be good. Turn that fucking Bluetooth off. All right, everything should be good. So Bruins Flyers stop in about 20 minutes or so. Rangers, Penguins going into overtime. Oh, what's up, Dave? Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. I'm having a good Saturday. Got to eat some meat today. No Diddy. That was nice. Bruins have beaten the Flyers 8 out of the last 10 or 11 meetings. They beat them the first game this year. I think they won 3 or 4-0. I don't know. I remember seeing 3 goals in the game and then shutting it off. I know they won. Pouring down rain. We got sun. I just went out in shorts and a t-shirt and took a little jog and did some shoveling and some push-ups and shit. And it wasn't too bad out. I might have got a little bit of a tan. But the cold is coming back next week. Let's listen to what's happened to this Penguins game for a little bit. Carlson with the puck for Pittsburgh. I think it's 4-on-4 or 3-on-3 as well. Nice move. Good save. Yeah, I think it's 3-on-3. JT Miller, Team USA. With the puck. Malkin, nice job for Pittsburgh. Chris Letang makes a move, broken up. Malkin comes up with the loose puck, drops it back to Raquel. They're cycling, getting some fresh legs on the ice. Pittsburgh dumping chase. Rangers trying to make a play behind their own net. I think it was an icing. That was misfortunate for Pittsburgh. They didn't want to do that. They got fresh skaters on, but not what they were trying to do. Hello, everyone. Rangers have won 38 out of 12 faceoffs. Faceoff won by New York. Fox to Lafreniere. They go back down in their own end. Trocheck with the puck. Trocheck across the blue line. Gets it back out to the point. Fox keeps it in. Lafreniere can't keep it in. Trying to get an open look in overtime. Fox by the Pittsburgh bench. To Trocheck, back to Fox. Fox back in front of his own net. Back to Trocheck, out by the Penguins bench. Good job by the Penguins. Good forecheck. Good pressure on the puck. Trocheck to Miller. Slap shot wide. I like how they put the players' names over the player with the puck on ESPN. Instead of trying to see numbers while they're flying around. Gavrikov drops it back. Miller into the blue. Shot off the side of the net. Rangers out to the point. Gavrikov takes it back across the red line, across his own blue line to Zavenjed. Rangers going to get fresh guys on the ice. Fox back out there. Rangers trying to get an attack going. 2:30 to go in overtime. Bruins Flyers coming up next. Shot saved, big hit. Girard comes up with the puck for Pittsburgh. Please like, share, subscribe. We're going to do the Bruins Flyers after this game. Should start about 3:20. Malkin across the red line into the Rangers territory. Loses himself. Falls down. Loose puck. Kindle. Nice save by the Rangers goalie. Tried to force a backhand. Malkin to Carlson. Carlson to Rust. Trying to get all three guys into the Rangers zone without an icing. They're switching a few guys out. Here comes Rust. Backhand, can't do anything. Good job by Fox on the defensive end. Curley to Fox, back and forth. Fox chips it out to the blue line to Trocheck over center ice. Won't go into the Pittsburgh end, waiting for a line change. Lafreniere looking up ice, makes a move across the blue line. Got a man going in front of the net. Schneider wide. Good opportunity. Lafreniere keeps the puck in. Pittsburgh can't steal it. Shot, what a save, 1-on-1. Carlson on a breakout. Pittsburgh back the other way. 2-on-1. Shot, glove save. Gets it right to Lafreniere. Schneider, dangerous. We're going to go to a shootout if they don't score in 30 seconds. Carlson to Chinikov. Taps it back to Novak. Behind the net. Tries to get it in front. Can't. Comes around the other end. Drops it to Malkin. Shot. Save. That was a good opportunity. Carlson with the puck. 6 seconds. Malkin. One-timer in front of the net. Save. Hockey's the shit. I'm fucking amped since the Olympics. Hockey's gonna start getting real exciting with the playoffs coming. 5 seconds left. Malkin right on the doorstep. Nice save. Thank you, Mimi. Someone's taking a timeout. Malkin, right on the doorstep. What a save. Nola Chari, Bishop Hendricken, Providence College guy, former Boston Bruin out on the ice. Think he's going to take the face off for Pittsburgh. Local guy. Local. Here we go. 3 seconds left. Achari taking the face off. It's a draw. Malkin comes up with it. Shoots. Oh, my God. What a save. And there was a rebound right in front of the net, and Achari could have put it away, but there was no time left. End of overtime. What's up, Ross? Salute. Frankie boy.
You guys okay back there? Yeah. Okay.
Bruins Flyers coming up after the Pittsburgh Rangers shootout. We got UFC tonight, too. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a couple of the last fights. I know Brandon Moreno's fighting. Yeah, it's melting. It's pretty nice today. I just went for a jog. And I shoveled and did some push-ups just to get a little extra workout in. But we still got fucking feet of it. And it's supposed to get real cold in the next few days. So I've been trying to shovel as much of it from areas where it could freeze and cause issues.
In shootouts with a .552 save percentage. Igor's 13-8 with a much better save percentage. 728. Really difficult with Shesterkin to deke him with his lateral movement side to side. He is really tough to get the puck around his feet. Skinner, on the other hand, you can freeze him with a fake shot and deke him to get around his feet. He doesn't go side to side quite as well as Shesterkin. So you get Manthe here.
I don't know. It's got to be over 40. But I was outside in a t-shirt and shorts, so it felt great. But I was also sweating, so. But the sun's out. There's not really any clouds. Here we go. Oh, he lost the puck. What a waste of a friggin' penalty shot. Good job by the goalie, but Mantha didn't even make a move. That was horrible. He whiffed. Oh. Here comes Vincent Trocheck. He can play. See if the Rangers can go up in the shootout. 1-0. Trocheck by the right circle. Slow playing it out in front of the net. Wrist shot, score. I don't know if he beat him 5-hole or to the right side of the shooter, left side of the goalie. But Trocheck buries it in the back of the net. Rangers lead 1-0 in the shootout. He beat him 5-hole or right underneath the pad in between the legs. Nice shot. Pittsburgh down to their last 2 shots. They need at least 1. They don't score here, it could be lights out. Not much of a move, not much of a play. That was horrible too. No creativity. Chinikov, I believe it was. Goes right to left in front of the goalie. Little wrister off the right pad. Nothing going on. You got to do better than that, man. 2 awful penalty shots. Here's JT Miller, another stud. Miller's been pretty good in his career in the shootout. Coming from the left circle. Makes his way. Wrist shot saved with the blocker. Skinner, nice shot. Nice job. Pittsburgh needs to score here or it's over. And the best Pittsburgh can do, I believe, is a tie. Unless they go extra shots. I don't know how it's set up anymore. Nice blocker save. Pretty easy save. Here's Novak. Pittsburgh. Across the blue line. Left circle. Forehand shot wide. Rangers win. Not a good shootout for the Pittsburgh Penguins whatsoever. Why didn't Malkin take one? I don't get it. I know Malkin's getting older, but if I got Yevgeny Malkin on my team, he's shooting in the shootout.
They've now earned a point in 15 straight division games at the Pens. That's the longest in the season in Pens history.
Yep, stole a point at least.
Within a division of any team in the league this year.
Oh.
Final score of the shootout.
Novak almost hit the corner upper 90 on that last shot. It was closer than it looked. Rangers with the dub in a shootout, 3-2. Final score. Penguins are got to make a push here for the playoffs, and not having Crosby could be problems. They're 30-15. They've been playing pretty well. Like, share, subscribe. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Bruins at Flyers up next. Excited to do some hockey today. Maybe we'll do some UFC tonight. I don't know. See how much gas I have left in the tank. I think so too, Russ. I mean, the guy's a goal scorer. He's scored goals his entire career. I don't get it. I don't get that one, buddy. Here we go, a minute into the Bruins-Flyers game because that game went into overtime in a shootout. Boston dumps the puck in.
Bob Wishes and Kevin Weeks. Leah Hextall just underway. The Bruins and the Flyers. The Boston Bruins, one of the hottest teams in the NHL.
Uh-oh, nice save.
By Tippett, gathered in by Swayman. That's really the first.
Swayman in net. Swayman better wake up. I'm getting a little sick of Swayman. I stuck up for him a lot. He did not play well in the Olympics. The other night, thank God, Korpisalo played well. Bruins are trying to make a push for the playoffs, too. They're their last team in right now, and they cannot give up opportunities like that over and over today. I wonder if Charlie McAvoy's playing or he's still burnt out from the Olympics as well. We'll see.
3. The only team since New Year's Eve with a better
Bruins
record in the NHL, the Tampa Bay Lightning, who they're doing battle with, obviously.
Tap it out of play.
Just in the month of January alone.
What up, CT? Salute.
Stearns team, we see 11-2-1. That was the leap that the Bruins made from fighting for their playoff lives to now being in the top 8 and having just a sliver of breathing room before every
McAvoy's playing. I'm pretty sure.
Exactly what you have to do when you're in such a tightly contested Eastern Conference. It's going a long
Can't
run,
get to the puck.
and they did that with no exception.
Elstrom gets to it for Boston. They lose it. Nice move by the Flyers. 74. Tip it. Oh, Bruins can't make a play. Flyers keep it in. Trouble. There's a penalty. Flyers going on the power play. That was a trip.
Takes another. Nikita
Zadorov going to the box.
will belong to the Flyers. No player in the NHL has taken more minor penalties than Zadorov. There's a call.
Minor penalty for tripping.
Prior to our game, we had a great visit with both coaches, but speaking of head coach Sturm, I asked him point blank about the penalty situation for his team. He said, yeah, that's our one area of our game that's been of concern and that we really need to address, especially coming down the stretch. So,
Zadorov, 2 minutes for tripping. Philadelphia is going to be at the first power play of the game. 7:52 to go in the first. No score. Face off to the right of Swayman. Kastelik wins it for the Bruins.
in the NHL against one of
They clear the puck.
in the NHL, although
Philly's goalie plays it behind his own net, drops it off. Here comes Tippett over center ice, across the blue line, over to Courtier.
Prior to the Olympics, they allowed 7 goals.
Or Couturier, excuse me.
So
My eyes are bothering me.
that they
Tippett and Cates fighting for the puck. Castellic comes out of the pile with it. A 2-on-1. Boston, I'm short-handed. Castellic can't get it done.
Cam York, so
Cates comes up with it across center ice, drops it back.
Flyers with the 30th around
Couturier into Boston
power play.
territory, dumps it around,
16%.
out to the point. Castellic clears it. Tippett can't hold on to the puck.
Clear.
Yeah, one thing to keep in mind for the Bruins, too, they have some rangy players on the penalty kill. So with that range, they can intercept, deflect passes, kind of dictate a little bit about what
214 times short-handed this year, Boston. They have given up so many power plays. And here's some trouble. Oh, boy, Brink, wide open. Dvorak can't come up with it. That was dangerous. Oof. Swayman can't see what's going on. Get him out of the front of the net.
Snapped by Zegras off the glass up top. Drysdale, a little shimmy.
Drysdale to Zegras.
Plays catch with Konechny, and now Zegras to the half wall.
Zegras got an open man.
Drysdale thought about a backhanded hook pass, and instead
Good job by the Boston penalty kill. Zegras in the corner, looking behind the net for Dvorak. He's got a cutter, finds his man. He can't handle the puck. 15 seconds left on the power play. Zegras out to the point, over to Connessy. Shot, block, Swayman made a save on one of them. The first one, the puck didn't get to him. Here's an opportunity. Oh, man, one-timer skied over the net. Swayman might have got a piece of that.
Jeremy Swayman tested early, and he's
Ooh.
passing all.
Swayman looks good today. Thank God.
If you want to be an elite goalie and play in the National Hockey League, you have to develop your blocker. You can't only be dependent on your glove. And Swayman with a really good stop there in tight. Gets taken out by
They gave Swayman a lot of money. He needs to play well.
absolutely sends
Oh, he got a piece with the stick.
it goes to the
Nice.
shaft of his
Butterfly.
outstanding save there by Swayman.
That was big time.
Would have been a surefire goal.
That would have been a goal.
Just as the power play came to an end, so we are back at 5 aside.
Bruins back to full strength. Win the faceoff. Come on, Pasta. There we go. Over center ice, 3-on-3. Pasta trailing, catches the airborne puck, drops it at his stick.
But he ran into one of the officials
Can't find his man in front.
as he lost the puck.
Uh-oh. Here's an icing if the Bruins can skate. Thank God they can.
So this will be an icing call as we'll take a look at today's Honda starting goalies, and we have already seen some terrific stuff from Jeremy Swayman.
Yeah, Jeremy Swayman made 2 tremendous saves on that penalty kill there. It's a nice puck movement by the Flyers. Swayman and his lovely partner are both expecting a young baby, 25 weeks right now during their pregnancy, so congratulations to them. And at the other end, it's something that started his
Oh,
career.
Swayman's getting ready to have a baby. Good for him. Congratulations. Vladar in net for the Flyers. Bruins win the faceoff. Good job by the Philly D.
Rick shot glove save is made by Vladar, and you mentioned Dan Vladar. He was a third-round draft pick by the Bruins back in 2015 and
Yep.
spent a handful of years playing for the Providence Bruins, and at one point was the best AHL goalie statistically that
Yeah.
there was. Gets called up and almost immediately traded to Calgary, and that's kind of where he cut his NHL teeth. But now it seems like Dan Vladar's the number 1 goaltender, at least for the time being for the Flyers.
Well, he's got that opportunity. He's certainly going into it. And my guy Ryan Lucinel, who coaches in the American League, they've done a nice job in Providence of developing goalies. Vladar, Brandon Busty, who busts onto the scene for the Carolina Hurricanes, and they have Mikey DiPietro, who's also an
Hey.
All-Star this year. So
We won the faceoff and gave it right away.
developing young goaltenders.
Bruins.
Room for Geeky.
Here we go. Geeky. Nice shot. Wide though.
Boy, has he become a special.
Geeky's been a good player for us. He's starting to turn into something.
33 goals this season, already tying the career high that he set by
Bruins,
goal
I
shot.
think they're going for a change. Dump it in. A little bit of a forecheck.
Ability come from for a player that was
Nice job, Bruins.
in Seattle back in the day.
Geeky to Pasta. Geeky's got 47 goals since March 4th, 2025. Second most in the NHL. 14-10 to go in the first period. No score. Face off to the right of the Philadelphia goaltender.
Very happy with how Mitchkov did after the Olympic break. As you mentioned, week season.
Bruins win it. I think Castellet got it.
Jones says that wasn't a team directive. It was on the player, which shows his maturity.
Hey, can't do nothing behind the net. Philly cross their own blue line, dump it in.
When the season starts, how do you respond?
Nice play by the Bruins.
That you're learning from that mistake, and Mitchkov
Back the other way.
just that.
Between him and his agent, they decided, hey,
Shot on net. Save.
vacation during the break.
Both teams line changing.
And it certainly paid a lot of dividends right from the outset.
Philly can't handle the pass at the Boston blue line. Bruins get it back across mid-ice. Dump it in. And there's going to be an icing.
Make an adjustment as a young player.
Didn't quite get across the red line before he shot that puck off the boards.
He certainly did. 2-goal performance and scored the game winner. Here it is. Another look at it. Gets on his high horse and he's stepping and he threads this 5-ball on Shesterkin, which is a rare feat in and of itself. But you saw that acceleration that Lee and I just alluded to there on that play for Mitchkov on the game-winning goal. So nice sign. He's one of the cornerstones of this franchise, and they have high hopes for him. They have a lot of belief in him.
Thank you, Crispy.
Good on him.
Well, at 17 years old, playing in the KHL for Sochi, in 47 games, he had 40.
Loose puck off the faceoff. Flyers come up with it. D to D at the blue line. Pass in the slot. Back out to the point. Flyers, nice stick handling. Lose the puck. And the Bruins back the other way. Got a 2-on-0. Shot saved. Another shot saved. Or off the side of the net. Man, Bruins should have had something there. Flyers back the other way. Try to make a move. Can't come up with it. Good job by the Boston players getting back. Castellet. I think it's... Oh, here it is. I still can't see a friggin' jersey. Corrali. Save off of Corrali's skate.
To go in the opening period.
Both goals looming large so far. Huge save there by Swayman, the Alaskan, as he gets it with the shots in the stick. He says no.
Isamont. Nice shot. Good glove save.
Big glove save.
He coughed up a rebound. Isamont couldn't put it past him. TV timeout. How's everyone doing today? What's crapping him? Emma Root, 17 seconds. Never forget. I don't know what you mean. I'm out of the loop with that one. Just watched the Rangers win in overtime, in a shootout. Beat Pittsburgh 3-2. Pittsburgh did not have a good shootout whatsoever. See how Pittsburgh does down the stretch without Crosby. I don't know how long he's going to be out for. I haven't heard anything. I haven't looked either. Hey, Jokic got in a fucking brawl last night almost, huh? Yeah, I know, Crispy. Jokic looked like he was about to go Super Saiyan last night. I seen like a 30-second clip. He got into it. I guess Lou Dort gave him a little bit of a cheap foul from what it sounded like. And he did not look like a happy guy. He looked like he was ready to rip someone's face off. I don't think I'd want to get him mad. I'd still take Shaq in a fight, but I don't think I'd want to get him mad. He got tripped on purpose. I heard it was cheap. And funny, we were just talking about that yesterday, how he gets away with some ticky-tack stuff. And then that happened. Just over 12 minutes to go in the first period. No score. Boston in Philly.
Gold following the women's team. Winning gold as well. We see, and this might be the picture of all pictures. Johnny Gaudreau's jersey.
Oh, that poor family.
Even the team picture with Dylan Larkin and Zach Werenski carrying his two children onto...
Johnny Gaudreau's kids were so cute, too, in that picture. They both smiled and shit. Like, they didn't even have to tell the kids. Fucking great. Great stuff. Bruins win the faceoff, shot from the left circle. I don't know. I think it was saved or tipped. I think it was Pasternak with the shot.
Great touch of class by USA Hockey, Dave Fisher and the whole crew to incorporate their family into the proceedings. Amazing stuff. Because without a doubt,
Yeah, he got a fine.
for sure.
Loose puck off the faceoff.
Tippett already has shown some speed.
Flyers come up with it.
Game's first shot on net. Nikita Zadorov bangs
Zaborov handles
it
it.
off the left wing glass. And Travis Sanheim, an Olympian in his own right, gathers it in and now takes it back in center across to Rasmus Ristolainen.
Both teams with 3 shots.
For Philadelphia, that might be the most likely trade candidate and a player that might bring the biggest return back. Ristolainen might be that guy.
Look up.
No question.
Get it to Pasternak. There you go.
He's really improved since coming to Philly, too. I think John Tortorella did a great job with him in helping him take his game to the next level. And he's become very trustworthy. You can play him in any situation. So he's somebody that I know is on a lot of radars from people that I'm speaking to. And he's healthy. And he's healthy as well. Exactly. And he was a +7 at the Olympics.
Ooh.
Playing for the Finns.
That puck took a bad bounce. Nice save by Philly.
Plus-minus of any player in the Olympic tournament. In behind
Dumped
Swayman.
in. No icing.
Arrives first. And he'll pitch forward to the
Boston
neutral zone.
going to get hit with an icing.
The glove
Oh, we got a fight.
took place at center ice pregame.
Here we go.
And now it will be the main event. Nick Delorier and Tanner Jeannot.
Delorier for Philly. Gonna go at it. Here we go. The 2 goons. Delorier lands a right and a left.
And it's Delorier.
Oh, these guys are playing Rock'em Sock'em Robot. Delorier, nice left and a right.
And Jeannot responds.
Jeannot's taking everything.
So it is.
Oh, man. Delorier's letting him have it.
Jeannot trying to straighten
Jeannot
it a little.
lands a right and another one. Uppercut. And then Jeannot a right. Another right. Another right. Jeannot's getting the better of him now for the Bruins. Good fight. Oh, Delorier's getting pummeled now. And it's over. Good fight. Pretty even fight. Jeannot got a chin. Oh, Jeannot won. Delorier's busted up. Good stuff.
We learned Nick Delorier would join the lineup during warm-ups, and during warm-ups, this was a conversation taking place between the two about 20 minutes before puck drop.
While they stretch right here, center ice.
Jeannot looks like my brother. Holy shit.
I think that's a big part of why
I thought it was my brother out there.
The Bruins are
My brother's about as big as him.
As you mentioned, they're the most penalized team. They've got a lot of toughness, and you need some of your own deterrent.
Holy shit.
For the Philadelphia Flyers, and what a tilt. Heavyweight. You don't need to go to
Good
Vegas
fight.
to see a great fight. We had one here in this matinee already. 2 heavyweights.
Jeannot's got a scratch on his nose, scratch under his eye. Delorier was getting the better of him, and then Jeannot turned it on. So here we go. Both teams with a guy in the box for fighting.
So that was an outstanding tilt. Got the fans going here.
Bruins
So those two
dumping chase.
well earned for fighting.
Out in front. Loose puck.
Saka
No one can get it. Zaka tried to get a shot on net.
skates in front.
Icing.
Now it's all the way
No,
back
no
down
icing.
together by Asper.
Didn't make it.
Leaves it for McAvoy. Swept further for Zaka, who was injured against
Go,
the
Bruins, go.
Flyers just before
Nice
the
puck
Olympics.
handling.
And missed
Ah, I
the
lost it.
games as a result. Would have been right alongside David Pasternak.
Zaka can't come up with it. Flyers. Wrist shot. Save Swayman. What a save on the rebound. Holy smokes.
He gets it back.
Flyers threatening. Shot save. Glove save. Swayman.
With some traffic in front.
Pretty good game so far.
Head coach Rick Tocchet has to like
We've
this.
gotten a fight. We've had both goalies with some good saves.
Here they go in the offensive zone. That's the first save on Meachkov, but it's this
Swayman's coming up big.
a split save there by Jeremy Swayman. Here's another look at it. He makes the save with his blocker. That blocker's been
Nice save. Gave up the rebound. Split save.
but gathers himself.
Middle stat did a good job getting back. Getting to that second rebound.
Yogesh Swiftowski.
Face off to the left of Swayman. 10:32 to go. Both teams with 4 shots, first period.
Shots on net for the Flyers since their
Bruins won the faceoff, coughed it up in front of the net.
a decided statistical advantage. One of the best teams
Finally get it out.
in the top 6. In fact, they are 20 goals better than their
Pasternak just got elbowed in the face,
5-on-5. The Flyers
battling for a puck on the boards. Here's Pasternak across the blue line. Tries to dump it back to Zucker or someone, or Lindholm.
Elias Lindholm
It was Lindholm. Little shot on net, not much. Easy save.
with a backhanded outlet by touch across the line.
Flyers, nice move. 360 backhand save, Swayman. Oof, that was a pretty move.
With the wheel around backhand, he has been a revelation since joining the Flyers
Both teams,
from the Anaheim
line change.
Outstanding so far this year for them. Outstanding.
Laura, dangerous pass,
Bruins turn it over in their own end.
leads it at the half wall. Lebenkin puts it behind the net, but that's denied. Sent near side by Minton. Tippett tries to cross over. Minton says no. Tippett a poke check.
Minton lost his footing.
Lorai has the puck. Uses the end wall.
Lorai.
Into skates. Take it.
Uh-oh.
And sticked away by Swayman.
Bruins got to get these pucks out of the, out from in front of the net. A lot of dangerous turnovers.
Tippett, wrist shot.
Nice save, Swayman.
Penalty call. This will go against the Bruins.
Another fucking penalty on Boston.
Nick Sealer has the puck. And then Andre sweeps it.
Holy smokes, there's going to be another fight.
Shot by Konechny. The puck is loose.
Oh,
Batting touched up.
wow, here we go.
Now we've got
Lorai getting ready to go. Minton in there. Grebnik, I think.
With 8:49 to go in the opening period.
Boston and Philly don't like each other. Never have.
In and around the net, and of course this ensuing penalty to be assessed to Mason Lorai of the Boston Bruins. So he's headed to the sin bin. Here comes the call.
The sin bin.
Boston number 6. 2-minute minor penalty. Holding.
So it is indeed a holding infraction against Lorai. I mean, that's a penalty in any league.
It's
maybe
a good
not the
call.
UFC, but certainly in the National Hockey League. And how about this right?
Oh,
Center ice, what a tilt. And then Trevor Zegras, beautiful play. Jeremy Swayman says no.
Swayman's made some big saves so far. I think we're under 10 minutes to go in the first. No score. Let's see what else is going on with sports right now. Duke and Virginia just got going. 9-5 Duke. Clemson up on Louisville by 6. 10 minutes to go in that game. Houston playing Colorado. Vanderbilt getting blown out by Kentucky. Vanderbilt's number 25 in the country. Kentucky's unranked. 73-54 UK. That's men's college basketball. What else? Gonzaga plays late tonight. Arkansas, Florida at 8:30. Alabama, Tennessee. Number 17 versus number 22, 6 o'clock, ESPN. Texas Tech, Iowa State, 4 o'clock. KU, Arizona, 4 o'clock. Connecticut barely beat Seton Hall, won by 4. At home, I believe. Some good college basketball action. Like, share, subscribe, become a member, 99 cents a month. Don't miss out on the Stanley Cup playoffs. Don't miss out on March Madness. A lot of those games will be members only. Please don't miss out. It's only $1 a month. Rangers beat Pittsburgh in a shootout. Philly, Boston, 8:48 to go in the first, no score. Pittsburgh, Buffalo, big game tonight. First and second place in the Atlantic, I believe. That's on ESPN Plus, as well as Detroit, Carolina at 7 and Vancouver versus Seattle at 10, all on ESPN Plus. I'm doing all right, Frankie. Here we go. Philly on the power play, cleared by Boston.
Down the wall, Kessler shoots.
Oh, what a save. Almost a shorthanded goal.
The rebound as well, allowing for the cleanup by Dvorak, who races the other way. Drops to Bobby Brink. Toes the line. That's off the skates of Corral.
Nice clear, Corrali.
Zegras finds the trailer. This is Drysdale. Right back to Zegras. Stationary, so he gets some momentum to the red line. A little 360. And flips a pass that Brink chips across the line to Connecting.
Uh-oh.
Up top to Drysdale.
Uh-oh.
But couldn't tee the shot up.
Dvorak couldn't keep that puck, thank God.
Poor spacing by the Flyers.
Oh, that's a penalty.
Connecting tried to go
Never called it.
to Dvorak, finds its way to Drysdale.
Should have been a trip on Connecting.
Connecting has some room. Down to the goal line. A return to Connecting. Connecting works it to the flank. Up top, Drysdale. Zegras has it. Drysdale fought it a one-timer. Those two a one-touch.
Oh, what a save, Swayman. Connecting on the back door, one-hander.
Drysdale.
One-timer, excuse me.
Brink now.
Wow, Swayman's coming up big so far.
Out of the goal line of the
Connecting. Can't keep it in. Tried to pass it out.
You got one really nice
30 seconds left on the Philly power play.
to make here. They've got to establish a shot.
6 shots to 5, Philly. You don't score, 7:10 to go. Gates across the Boston blue line.
Two defensemen, part of the second unit, with York and Sanheim both on the
Tippett
ice. Cam York
gets it out to the defenseman.
Gets it straight away.
Back to
Tippett
Tippett.
on the move. Trying to
Nice
get
D.
the legs of
Nice D.
Sanheim. Second
Sanheim able to come up with it. Fires one wide.
stick of Aspero.
Boston
Room for the
clears.
by Zadorov.
Good clears, Zadorov.
Do it for the Flyers' second power play. So they are now over.
That's it. Back to full strength. Flyers can't come up with anything on both power plays.
3 opponent power plays. Tippett weaves his way.
Tippett, wrist shot, blocked by the defenseman. Loose puck. Boston comes up with it.
Puck over to Geekie.
And then Geekie loses it.
Stick of Geekie. And Ristolainen will use his own cage. Slings it up the boards. Tippett waiting for it. Gathers it in center circle and lobs it in cross corner. Zadorov boxes out Cates. Taps to Yuki Haru behind the net. And another Bruins Olympian sends it ahead to Pasternak, the flag bearer. For Chechi
Go, Pasta, go.
in the Olympic Games. David Pasternak down the wall.
Oh, big hit. Pasternak just got buried. Loose puck. Slap shot just wide. Glove side. And Philly comes up with a bounce. 3-on-2. Into the Boston end. Wrist shot. Blocked. Nice play by Yoki Haru. Lindholm. Pasternak on Geekie. Come in. Lose the puck. That was a good opportunity. Geekie was coming out right to left, wide open for a shot on the doorstep. Couldn't come up with the puck. Son of a bitch.
Now Hathaway chips in from center and peels off for a change. An intercept by Grabenkin. Tried to feed one back to York. Intercepted instead by Lindholm. Turns it over to Jamie Drysdale.
Escape.
Retreats. Center circle Couturier. Pitchforks in. Hoping for Connecting to get there first.
Come on, Boston. Got to work on the boards.
Middlestat tries to pick the puck out of traffic.
Middlestat, nice job.
Moves it around to McElroy.
Oh, nice pass, McElroy.
Pass to Arvidsson through center.
Arvidsson dumps it in.
Middlestat skates over
Blocked, and there's going to be an offsides on Boston.
by a step on the near side.
5:13 to go in the first.
5:13 to go in the opening period. And a reminder that we have more NHL action for you tomorrow. The New York Islanders at home for the Florida Panthers. A primetime NHL ESPN game tomorrow night at 6:30.
There's flying, and then there's making the most of it with Platinum. There's nothing like arriving early and enjoying it. Nothing like having tea across the pond, a cocktail in Atlanta, and a tranquil place to work in Tokyo, all waiting for you. Nothing like best-in-class cuisine and service.
TV timeout. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I know there's more hockey on tomorrow. We'll see who we're going to do. I think it's going to be a hockey and college basketball spring at Nate's Live Talk. Because I have no desire for the NBA, really, as you guys know.
Yeah, Sweden, not letting them chill. We try to have as much family time as we can. I usually play actually better when there's something on the line.
a lot of these players are going to have an impact on the Olympics.
Welcome to my world, my world, my world.
Welcome to my world.
Welcome back to Philly. I'm joined here by number 88, David Pastrnak of the Boston Bruins. Take us through the tempo so far this period.
Pretty good tempo, but we already been on the PK twice, so gonna clean that up and play them little 5-on-5, and we'll be fine.
Tell us about representing your country at the Olympics. You were the flag bearer for Czechia. Tell us about that experience.
Beautiful. Something I never forget. Obviously, very honored and blessed. Always happy and proud to represent my country. So it was a great time.
Thank you. Best of luck. Thank you.
He's such an easy guy to root for is David Pastrnak. And what about the thrill, not just of representing your nation at the Olympics, but to be the flag bearer?
To be the flag bearer is huge. I mean, that's things that you dream of, and maybe even beyond your dreams. So for him, he's worked so hard to accomplish his dream and become a great player, become a great Boston Bruin, a proud Czech native, represents internationally. He's done it all, and I think a lot of people forget he left home so early and left Czech to go and play in Sweden to chase his dreams.
Bruins can't get it out of their own end. Flyers behind the net. Circles back. Shot from the circle wide.
As tight as possible to this day. Pastrnak, 40 goals, 5 of the last 6 years. The COVID year is the only year he failed to score 40, and he scored 20 in half the season, so he was probably on his way to another 40-goal season as McAvoy gains the zone. That wrist shot blocked to the corner by York.
Come on, Boston. Let's get something going.
David Pastrnak in the top 6 in Bruins history in goals and points. His name and number will be in the TD Garden rafters without a doubt someday. Absolutely.
Here we go.
Frazier minted to Husnudinov.
Husnudinov can play.
For Easymont right corner.
Easymont's been all right.
Return to Easymont, checked by Sealer. Throws one on net.
Nice shot, save.
Played by Minton.
Oh, couldn't tip it.
One to the far side. All the way around to Bobby Brink. Leaves it for Noah Cates.
Nice hustle.
Digs it out. Hooks a pass left. Husnudinov. And the offensive possession continues.
Here we go. Move.
Are you? Long wrister.
Blocked by his own guy.
Didn't know where it was.
Here we go. Breakout.
One-on-one.
Good job.
Turn back as
Yoki Hayu just saved a goal potentially.
In a scoreless first period.
Hitchcock having some words with Easymont. So that's a good sign for the young
Come on, Pasta.
Philadelphia Flyer getting involved on the physicality side of things.
Here we go. We're in the zone. Lindholm can't get to it.
And it's lobbed out by York.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Offside the call at the Bruins.
Geeky got lucky there.
The NHL app is your place to get every highlight from every game. Off the
What up, guys?
content you won't find anywhere else. The most NHL Edge advanced stats and ways to catch up on the game how you want, when you want. Hockey is better on the NHL app.
33 goals so far this season for Morgan Geeky. His career high, 33 goals last season.
Face off just outside the Boston blue line, won by the Flyers, dumped in.
Before a couple of years ago, wrist the line and a wrister.
Nice save, Swayman.
Is made by Swayman, but then tweaks he from 9 goals to 17 goals to back-to-back 33-goal seasons.
Progress isn't always linear, and you hear a lot of people say that as it relates to their kids. It's no different than these people's kids who happen to be playing at the National Hockey League level, in the best level in the world. And for a guy like Geeky, initially drafted by Carolina, wasn't necessarily a fit for him.
Face off coming to the left of Swayman. 2:58 to go in the first, no score.
It's fit like a glove. Everything seems to just be in sync for him.
And the Flyers are going to have to switch guys. Tippett's going to come in and take the face off.
He's becoming, so that's a great sign. He was on a 50-goal pace for this
Face off won by Boston.
We just want to let everyone know,
Looking up ice.
in the wake of the military action.
Kastelik offside.
In the event of an ABC News special report at any point, you can continue watching this game on ESPN News and the ESPN app if we have to cut away for what will be certainly much more important.
If we have to cut away for a war, awesome. Just what everyone wants to watch. People getting blown up. Oh, fucking Lord help us. I know it's more important, but I don't want to see that shit. God forbid it ever came to it and we had to do something, I would be right out there. But unreal. What up, Rusty? Kastelic can't come up with the puck. They're trying to dig. Boston can't keep it in.
Being in the spot that they're in has been really impressive. Marco Sturm, Jay Leach, Steve Spot, Kelly, they've all done a really good job behind the bench. They all have. Laura tried a long-range outlet. The intercept by
Oh, nice job.
into traffic in front. Now Tanner Jeannot.
Come on, let's get a last push.
Finds Corrali. And Andre will retreat back behind his own net. Pivots away from the forecheck of Castro.
Thanks, dude.
Floats an area
I've been
pass
working hard.
by Trevor Zegras. He gained the red line, so icing not a factor. Aspero leaves it. McAvoy.
Nice play, McAvoy.
Further for Pavelzaka and a return.
Come on, Charlie, go.
Stick for McAvoy, brings it across. Buys some time and wraps it deep all the way around to Victor Arvidsson. He's double teamed in the corner.
Oh, Arvidsson goes down.
Moves the puck to Connecting. Connected, can't clear. Middle step.
Nice pass. Oh, good play.
Vorak. So Zegras heads up ice.
Vorak made a big play on that.
The zone protects the
That
puck
would have been
and
a good
slots it in
shot for Boston.
Behind Swayman, who keeps it moving. Aspero even further. And now a step for Arvidsson. Touched by a high stick. Play continues, though, as Drysdale...
Rusty, the only Canadian I can stand.
Down to the final 80 seconds of the opening period. Around the kick play for the touch by Asimov. Handled by Pasternak. Drops it between the legs, but turns it over. Noah Cates tosses it right back where it was for Nikita Zora. Duels with Cates. Picked free by Michkov. He's checked by Lindholm.
Get it out of there, Pasta.
Tries to finesse the puck out. And cannot. Bobby Brink takes it away with a minute to go.
Minute left.
Brink sets up Ristolainen. Shoots.
Oh.
Tap to the corner.
Zadorov, get him out of the front of the net.
Racing over to keep it onside is Travis Sanheim. Off the stick of Ristolainen. Stabbed at by Yoki Harju.
Nice play.
So it's lobbed
We'll
out
take it.
by Zadora. Shift. Much needed clear there for the
Good hustle.
shift there by the Flyers. Sanheim protects the puck smoothly despite being hounded by Geeky.
Bruins looking a little bit better last few minutes.
Rolling puck moves to Sanheim once again. 25 seconds.
There we go.
Geeky across the line with a
Nice
shot.
pass.
Pasternak has it. Dropped.
Shoot it.
Some room now. That's denied Lindholm.
Loose puck.
Lori sweeps it.
Oh, just wide.
Penalty.
Boston's going to get a power play.
15 and a half seconds to go in the period.
Lori.
As Lori has words again with Matvei Michkov.
That was a dirty play.
One thing that's been noticeable for Michkov is the speed and his acceleration seems to be back. But I'll add another point. I love the fact that he's been tripping.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
He's emotionally
Couturier going to the sin bin.
It's not just a skill, but there's no look at that penalty.
That's a great nickname for the penalty box. The sin bin. Funny shit. Boston with a power play. 15 seconds left in the first period. No score. Against Philly in Philly.
For them to get a quality opportunity. The longest active streak of not allowing a power play goal right now belongs to the Philadelphia Flyers. They've got 7 consecutive games without allowing an opponent power play goal. The first opportunity for the Bruins.
Come on, dig it out. Shoot it.
McAvoy.
Get it to Geeky.
Across to Geeky.
Oh, blocked.
Blocked by York up into the netting with 5 seconds to go in the opening 20 minutes.
That's what Boston was looking for, that off that face off. They got just what they wanted. Just a little slow getting the puck to Geeky. York was able to get in front of that shot and drop down on a knee and deflect it up into the stands, or the net, rather.
Shooting position, but outstanding defense there by York.
Good job.
Red.
Face off to the left. Bruins win it. Got to get a shot off. And that's the end of the first period. No score in Philly. Bruins will have a minute 45 left on the power play when the second period starts.
Let's head back to Steve Levy.
All right, Bob, thank you. Yeah, scoreless, not punchless. I'm back here with
No, there was a good fight in the first period, too.
0-0 across the board in Philadelphia after 20. Thoughts on
Swayman had a big first period and made sure Boston didn't give up a goal. He was huge.
the team that's trying to make the playoffs? they're going to build off of all that, stay out of the box.
I thought Philly had a good period. They're generating scoring chances. Boston gave up 21 scoring chances to Columbus a couple nights ago. Their goaltenders are playing great when Korpisalo and Swayman tonight.
All right. When you said stay out of the box, you didn't mean these guys right in the box here. Like we were okay with that. Listen, I'm absolutely fine with those guys. I got nothing bad to say about those guys. Two mutants doing it on ABC. Love it. Love it. The Extra Furniture First Intermission Report is next.
Good first period. Pretty good first period from both teams. Bruins got to stop coughing up that puck too a little bit. I don't like how they play around with it in front of the net, and they send a lot of passes across the friggin' goal mouth. And if they don't wake up, sometime they will get beat. I don't like that puck being passed across the goal mouth with a lot of traffic. It's dangerous. See what else is going on in the world of sports right now. Louisville about to go down to Clemson, down by 12. UK up by 20 on number 25 Vanderbilt. Duke knocked off Virginia, 77-51. That game was close for a little while. Connecticut with a W. Houston with a W. Texas Tech versus Iowa State starting any minute. Kansas versus Arizona starting any minute. Oh, leave me alone. The fuck? Oh, let's see. Spring training baseball. Washington beat the Mets 3-2. Middle of the third, San Diego up 5-1 on Seattle. No score, LA Dodgers versus the Cubs. Bottom of the fourth. Runner on second, one out. I don't know who's up to bat. I would assume the Dodgers. I believe the Dodgers are at home. Boston finally up in a game, 13-8. Bottom of the eighth. Spring training, it's still so early. I'm really haven't gotten the baseball bug yet, but that'll be coming down the road. Oh, a lot of shit on. Bunch of soccer today. MLS has started up again too. Wow. We got UFC tonight. Maybe I'll do something for that. We'll see how I feel. See how much energy I got. Charge this phone while it's an intermission. It's at commercial break. When the commercial break's over, I'll put on some of the intermission report. I'm sure they'll interview a few guys. Generally, that's how hockey rolls. I dropped a new video today. Come to find out, looks like Malibu Fitmax was lying about how he got his injury. Pretty disappointing. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I read the guy's profile. It said that's what he was. A lot of people thought he was being genuine and honest. He wasn't. Made a lot of people look stupid. Come on, I don't want to watch war coverage. I'm all set with watching war coverage.
Tanner Janot on the right and Nick Delorier on the left. Couple legitimate heavyweights. What'd you eat last night? What'd you have throughout the NHL? Look, Delorier's already got a mouse under his right eye. That's before the fights. You see, pretty even looking tail of the tape, well, right? 6'2", just right for you. 6'1", tons of fun. So
well, my brother's bigger than me.
You guys are born. Flyers and Bruins, Saturday afternoon, the old Spectrum, Old Guard. You got lots of heavyweight fights, and we saw our beauty in this one. My good, it doesn't get much better than that. Matthew Olivier, you can throw him in that group. Yeah. These two guys, sports in the most respectful way. Of course, these guys show up every night to do this, and there's a reason for it. To get your team going, ABC, Saturday, come on.
Boy, that gets the boys going. You see the big dogs fighting, everyone just gets out of the way.
Right.
Sometimes it's us smaller guys, everyone's kind of getting in there. Not these guys right in the middle of the ring.
He'll be all right. Yep.
Oh, Laurier leaking a little oil there. He doesn't usually get clipped like
The
that.
Laurier
Too
got
good
fucked
looking.
up at the end of
We
that.
should say the Bruins are the second most fighting majors in the NHL behind only Tampa. The Flyers
Good.
are the fourth most fighting majors in the NHL. They fit together, the Bruins and Flyers. Well, it's whenever they come to. I hated playing in Philly. I can't stand
I loved
Philly.
it.
I hated playing
Me
in
either.
Philly. The fans were always on top of you. I mean that in the best way.
Again, in the best way.
Yeah.
In the best way. Boston, love playing in Boston. Where are my Boston fans at?
Oh, yeah,
Love
and
playing there.
they love you too, PK. We know that.
Yeah.
When we come back, we'll show a few of our favorite things from the week that was in the NHL. And just see this play today. Steve Barton, the linesman.
Get on it, Steve.
Wow.
The Rangers
Still calls
bench,
it.
and he correctly calls it. That is not offside.
All in. All in.
That gets you
Dave
into the
Jackson.
playoffs right there.
Yep.
Stripes working hard.
Good job by the
This
Zebra.
Intermission Report is presented by Ashley to inspire the love of home.
If you love to travel, capital.
Oh, sugar. They got the little kids out there playing. Fucking great. That must be awesome. Be a little kid, get to go play in the intermission in the friggin' NHL arena. Oh, the little shit made a nice save. Two of them. Oh. End of the first, no score. I think we got about 10 more minutes of intermission. That's the one thing that I don't like about hockey, unfortunately. And they got to take a break. I mean, I get it. But it bugs me that there's so many long breaks in it. It makes it kind of hard to cover from my end. Let's see if I can find something else going on. See if we see any other games on. We can hop in and watch while the intermission is going. Edmonton, San Jose is just starting. Oh, there's a lot of games on tonight. Washington, Montreal. Be nice if friggin' Washington could help us out. This game hasn't started yet either. Son of a bitch. Bummer. Just gonna have to be patient. 47 seconds left. Clemson up by 12. Louisville in trouble. Oh, they just scored. Down by 10. 34 seconds left. Fucking skin is dry. Oof. I'm an idiot. I didn't put all messages on. Oh my God, I'm probably missing people. If I missed your message, I apologize. I was scrambling to get everything put together in time. I took a little bit too long messing around, jogging and shoveling. Oof. descanse. Mañana.
Good one on the island tomorrow night. So on ABC Hockey Saturday, we like to do our favorite things, usually from the week that was in the NHL, since we're inside of a week of the gold medal.
Thank you, Al. I appreciate it. I'm getting there. Little by little. Still got a ways to go, though. I'm not stopping until I can wash clothes on my tummy. That's my goal. Once I can kind of wash clothes on my tummy, then I'll be done. I'll just maintain it there. But thank you for the support. I appreciate it.
Team USA had a hell of a PK. They did a lot of things to win themselves that gold medal, but to me, it was them when they were shorthanded.
I have my own little, I do handyman stuff. I do snow removal. I do small carpentry, landscaping, stuff like that. But before that, I was a mailman. Before that, I was a commercial fisherman for decades. Yep, I'm a little older than you.
Made on Devontae's life, right? Oh, goodness, that's not luck, people. That's skill to reach back like that. What a play!
And on the bench, they're thinking that's in, right? From the bench, from their point of view.
But lately, I've been mostly snow blowing and shoveling. We got hammered. Yeah, that sounds good.
It was over. The usual thank you, good luck, have a great game, good to talk to you, boom. And then after the interview finished, this is what Charlie said.
The lead up, everybody talked about the same. So many of my guys, the same thing where we were when we watched TJ Sochi. We were in Ann Arbor. We were watching on Jay Bird's desk there. And I'll never forget it. And they talked about what was like the best Olympic memory you had was that. And I just thought it was so cool. I just want to say that to you, Osh. Now like seeing how much it means to all the other, the guys like you guys, we all wanted to do this so much. And then, we're thinking of you guys, but then after it's like, it just feels like it's everybody. So thank you, man.
So that's really cool. And then Mike Tirico on NBC's coverage even said that this team grew up watching you and your team in 2014. You're still getting the love for it.
Yeah, and it's I guess it gives me chills right now just hearing that, because when you play, you're not necessarily trying to impact other people. You're trying to win for your teammates. And now stepping away from the game, you reflect a little bit, and it almost choked.
I don't know how much longer I'll be here, but I'm trying my best. It's tough, like living back at home and shit. It's not my idea of a good time, but I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do as a son.
They're both choked up, by the way. I saw that.
But
There was a little bit of emotion. It was really cool. Mutual respect was also really cool to see. So,
what a guy.
Good on you, Osh. You're really wearing out this shootout thing from 2014. Oh, let it go, Ruzioni. Please. Leave him alone. Too much? Top rope. Flyers Bruins. You've been watching the Ashley Furniture First Edition.
The new chicken bacon ranch street.
Oh, let's get back to this game. Holy smokes. Oh, I'm not disappointed. I'm just getting aggravated. I think it's more because it's winter than anything. I have had enough of winter. I've had enough of snow. We've gotten like 70 inches of snow in February alone. I've had enough. Thank God I have the gym, because if I didn't have that, I would probably lose my mind. Once summer comes, I'll be back out at the beach having fun and shit. I cannot wait. Yeah, I don't know. I think we got a little more, LL. We got fucking destroyed. We got over 36 inches. It's bad up here. I had to shovel my own street. The plows didn't even come. But yeah, fighting with your parents ain't fun. No. Being stuck in the house with them when they're fucking just don't stop, not fun. Being treated like you're 12 when you're fucking 40, not fun. Yeah, I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's just, I know we got fucking the most. We got destroyed. And there's places like in like Providence and Fall River, they still don't have roads plowed. My neighbors, like me and my neighbor, and I have mostly good neighbors. We were like, fuck this. We're not sitting around. We're not staying stuck in the house. Fuck this. So we just did the street ourselves. But yeah, it gets rough being at home at this age. It's not cool. I do it because she's alone. I do it because she's alone. It's cheap for me. It helps her. I pay some fucking bills. And that's about it. If I don't do it, no one will do it. So it is what it is. Because my brother won't do it. A little older than you. Couple years. Come on, put this game back on. I do not want to watch a war on TV. Let's go. I don't know how anyone can watch that shit. Watching shit get blown up and shit. Here we go.
ABC Hockey Saturday presented by Honda. Set for the start of the second period, the Bruins will begin on a power play, but this game is scoreless so far because of our dynamic duos, brought to you by Mass Mutual Leasing.
Both goalies have been excellent and not overworked, but a lot of quality shots and even better saves. Here comes Michael Esimon in transition. Ladar, two-save combination on the short side. Here comes Kastelich coming in at 20 miles an hour. Ladar does a nice job of holding his position, not vacating that post too quickly. Perry tracks this one through traffic, all the way into the glove. How about Matt Michkov with a nice play and even better chance there for Dvorak. But great vision down to Konecny. He gets a chance, but it's Jeremy Swayman.
Yeah, the Rangers had a nice overtime win today. Well, shootout win. Pittsburgh had an awful shootout. 2 out of the 3 shots they took were horrible, but a win's a win.
It's at the last playoff spot right now in the Eastern Conference. 8 points behind are the Flyers. So for the Flyers, it's a 4-point game, is it not? Like you are playing the team that you're.
Start of the second period, no score. Boston will be on a power play for a minute 45.
Taillights right now. That's a team that you're trailing. So this is an absolutely critical game here for the Flyers.
Flyers clear it right away.
I love the way that they played so far. Certainly in the
McAvoy to Zaka.
Prior to the break. And
Zaka
here so far on the road as well.
over to Geeky.
On the power play to start the period.
Can't get it.
Turnover in the corner, and Tates was skated free.
Come on, let's go, Bruins.
Down, still a minute 18 to go in this man advantage for Charlie McAvoy and the Bruins. Leaves it for the glide on by Lindholm. Slides one left. Kiki has the puck. He'll circle back. Get to the red line. Dangle across the line. But
Lost it again.
the skates of Grunstrom, and that allows the Sanheim clear.
Ooh, Swayman almost hit it in his own net. What the frig?
A little too casual with the puck on the edge of the blue paint. And now it's McAvoy across the line.
Costa to Geeky.
Geeky from Pasternak. Played up top. Zaka.
Shoot it.
Pasternak. Shot pass.
Oh, he hit the post.
Geeky had a wide open net and just couldn't put it behind Vladar. He immediately looked up at the rafters with that miss.
Yeah, sometimes you go to handle a puck as a goalie and you get a clean handle, you got time. And you see this one go off the post. Swayman looks, shoulder checks.
Thanks, Al. You too.
That's exactly the way you
Thank
want
you
to
for the
attack as a
encouragement.
goaltender. Go at the goalie when they handle it. And
Oh, he hit it off the side of the net.
Side of the post.
Side of the post. Ugh.
By David Cobb.
victory was
Geeky should have had a goal.
to Geeky. As much work as Geeky
Here we
has
go.
done in his game, one of the biggest reasons why you become a 33
Cleared.
goal scorer, you're playing with a player like David Pasternak that sets up wide open nets like the one he just missed.
As I told you earlier, when
Come
you're
on,
playing
Charlie.
with those elite players, they always want you and expect you to convert. But make no mistake,
Carries
that
it
was
all
a
the way in.
pass. I thought Pasternak
Plays it around.
if he was coming downhill, but he had other ideas.
Saka behind the net. Out to Pasternak. Dvorak a deflection.
Hey,
But 50-50.
skate, Charlie, skate.
Racing back.
Good hustle.
Protected is McAvoy. Closing seconds of the Boston power play. Geeky dangles across the line.
There you go. Nice move.
Chris wheels and deals to the half wall. Geeky back in.
Oh, nice save.
About snuck it.
Almost snuck a backhand.
And now breaking through center is connecting. Power play over. Couturier out of the box. Connecting. Whips the pass to
Ooh.
Seagrist. Chopped off his stick by Laura. Seagrist has it back. Connecting in the corner.
Nice tip.
Drives there. At the half wall. Uses the end boards to swing it right back.
Get it out.
Travis connecting. Connecting. Clean pass. Off the heel of the stick of drives.
Ooh, that was crafty.
Is able to corral and get to the goal line. He protects it from Laura. Plays it up top. Couturier keeps it onside. Now connecting.
Flyers gonna score if Boston don't clear this puck.
Control here for the Flyers.
Good job.
Minton, a
Thank
takeaway
you.
between. And Yolanda. Pocket pick by Middlestat. Centering pass.
Ooh, that hit the post. Fuck.
Fed by Minton. Around Middlestat. And he hit the
Two
outside
posts
of the
this period. Come on, Boston. We gotta convert.
Nice forecheck there by the Boston Bruins.
Flyers dump it in. They're gonna switch lines.
Yoki Haru a stretch pass. Middlestat leaves it.
Here we go.
Gathered in by Arvidsson. Corrali the
Shoot it.
Arvidsson dangle stick check by
Too much playing with it.
behind the net. Now Yoki Haru activated. Swept that by Ristolainen. Now
Move it.
Zadora pitchforks it down low. Losing his foot.
Good hustle.
Corrali feeds it off top. Yoki Haru.
Keep it in.
Tanner Jeannot. Checked in the corner by Noah Cates. A little over 3 minutes gone.
There you
by
go.
in the
Swing
second
it.
period. Still scoreless. Sanheim. Nice job on Corrali.
Good job.
Beachcock.
Oh boy.
Beachcock wheels. Does a 360. An area pass.
Good job getting back, Boston.
Help him. Ristolainen wraps it deep. Heels the stick for Brink behind the net. He's pinned by Yoki Haru. And now it's moved up the wall.
Castellic can't get it out.
Job by Emil Andre. Very good key. Leaning in is Brink. Brink circles the net.
Oh, wrap around.
Off the edge of the crease. Brink has it back. A pass. Couturier out in front. Save made by Swayman. Back.
Ooh.
It's in the blue paint.
Swayman got lucky there.
No, it's not. It is okay as it's cleared all the way down by the Bruins. This
Swayman was
will be-
out of position.
I thought an icing call, but it turns into continuation of play for Emil Andre, and now speed for Tippett. It looked as if Swayman had knocked the net
McAvoy.
off the pegs. I think it rocked a bit.
Nice pass.
This will also not be icing. It's Asimov was there.
That entire sequence was made possible.
Keep it in, Boston. Good forecheck.
At the blue line.
Jump in chase. Good job.
Ustadino,
Move it.
one-timer,
Oh, what a save. McAvoy ripped that. Nice shot, Charlie.
End-to-end action here on both sides as this game starts opening up. I want you to watch Middlestat, who's bunted number 11. in the
Boston looks much better starting the second period.
He fixed the pocket. Good hustle by him as F1, which is
Go Bruins. Hell yeah.
on the forecheck. And on the other end, good job by Brink going all the way around the world. Perfect pass. And an
Like, share, subscribe, become a member. We'll be doing March Madness,
by the Bruins. And Andre
NHL
really
hockey
that offensive
playoffs,
sequence by
and probably some
stepping up
NBA
possession
playoffs.
offensive zone.
if I can stomach it.
Face off to the left of Vladar.
Face off won by the Bruins.
Point to point, Aspera. Handled and pitchfork deep by
Ooh.
Pasternak off the blocker of Vladar. Seagrist meets McAvoy.
Hey.
Sanheim there to the loose puck.
Flyers out of their own end.
And a return to connecting. Brings it across the line. Connecting.
Nice pass. Shot deflected.
Footers off a
Out of
stick in
play.
front and ends up in the netting and out of play. DraftKings is the #1 sports book.
Oh, you're Canadian?
Use
I'm
code
sorry to hear that.
when you sign up. As you can see, there's live anytime goal score
Do you boo the national anthem too?
as we speak on DraftKings. Geeky grew up in Strathclair, Manitoba, population 700. And now he's in one of the biggest cities of the world, and he's become a hockey star.
Let me tell you something. There's something special about him to be able to handle not only playing in Boston, but to flourish playing in Boston.
Boston wins the faceoff. Pasternak
He deserves a world of credit.
gets the pass from McAvoy.
In terms of the
Nice
fans
give and go. Pasta.
in Boston.
Here he is. Nice pass, shot, save on a one-timer. Geeky again.
And took away goal number 34.
Ooh. Geeky should have had 2 goals this period.
Terrific save by Vladar.
Vladar coming up big.
Geeky tied up at the Philadelphia line.
Nice stick work. Here it is. Oh, Pasternak couldn't get to it.
He was able to get a stick in the passing lane, or it might have been a golden opportunity.
Boston dominating the second period so far. Still can't score though. McAvoy behind his own net to Lindholm. Can't clear. Shot, save Swayman.
All the way around the boards and out to the neutral zone. Dealt right back into McAvoy.
There you go, Charlie.
He'll reverse out to the red line.
Go, Zaka.
Tried to chip it deep.
Couldn't get it in.
Hathaway a takeaway. Hathaway across the line. And by Hampus Lindholm. Middle step.
Good job, middle step.
Arvidsson comes away with the
Come on, Boston. Look up. There we go. 3-on-3. Arvidsson, wrist shot, save. Vladar. That was a sneaky shot. Vladar got hurt, too.
And he is feeling the effects of that Arvidsson shot.
Just underneath the mask there, it seems that may have clipped him on the collarbone.
Ooh.
See him nodding his head to the official to say he's okay. As I watch him skate off. But how about this?
Where'd that puck catch him? Nice pad save by Vladar on the one-timer from Geeky. Nice pass by Pasternak. Oh, should have been a goal. Timeout. TV timeout. Just over 10 minutes, I believe, to go in the second. No score. Oh, let's check out the scoreboard. Oh, Kansas getting beat by 15 right now against Arizona. 23-8, 11:36 to go in the first. That's men's college basketball. Iowa State, Texas Tech just started 6 minutes in. Iowa State up by 2. Duke won. Connecticut won. Houston won. Clemson knocks off Louisville. Only won by 5. Wow, Louisville almost came back. Vanderbilt blown out by Kentucky. NBA, Charlotte beat Portland. Houston playing Miami. Miami up by 10. 6:50 to go in the second quarter. Like, share, subscribe, become a member. 99 cents a month. Thank you to all that support.
In the game's first goal here in Philadelphia. And Rick, it's your team's 3rd game in 4 days. You're playing a little tired, but how
Rick
do you learn
Tocchet,
to win with your B game?
Flyer and Boston Bruins. Coaches the Flyers.
No excuse for being better at 3 o'clock last couple of nights, but I really like the way we're playing good defensively, good hockey game. Pasternak's dangerous every time he's on the ice, but I actually like our game. I'd like to see a couple more shots in the power play, though.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Lou.
Bruins, nice job.
Behind the Flyers net, a reminder that in the event
Lindholm
of ABC News special report,
dumps it in.
continue our coverage of our
Middle
game on
stat.
ESPN News and
Looking out in
ESPN
front.
app.
Can't find anyone. Back to Lindholm. Shot. Out in front. Save.
In the crease.
Oh, Zaka almost tipped it in.
In the Middle East.
That was
ABC News
dangerous.
special report always possible. So again, if that happens, ESPN News and the ESPN app is where our coverage will continue.
As we return to the action, really good stop there by Vladar, who did not vacate that short side post and
Very intelligent shot by Hampus Lindholm. He recognized there was traffic. He was a left-hand shot on the left side, as we say, on his strong side. And he didn't force a play. He just got it toward the net with traffic and forced Vladar to make it.
No score, 13-19 to go in the second. Bruins dominating most of the action in the second period. Geeky with 2 chances, hit a post and a beautiful save on a one-timer by Vladar. Bruins should have won the face-off. Flyers clear.
And down the ice, Yoki Harju, shouldered by Tippett. Around the boards, past Hustadinov.
Icing.
Past Emil Andre. And icing will be the call here. Upcoming games on the NHL schedule. Tonight on the NHL Network, the Flames and Kings at 7 Eastern. Tomorrow, a 1 o'clock matinee on TNT between the Golden Knights and the Penguins. Tomorrow night at 6:30 on ESPN. We'll have the Panthers and Islanders for you. And Tuesday night at 7 Eastern on TNT, the Panthers again taking on the Devils. Panthers are in the
Face off to the right of Swayman. Flyers win it. Played around the boards. Kept in. Deflected in front. Didn't make it to Swayman. Zadorov tries to clear it. Can't. Bruins come up with the puck.
shot by Couturier. As Yoki Harju got in the way.
There you go.
The other way.
Oh, nice glove save.
Down by Vladar.
Offside.
Simon fired it in, but it looks like an offside whistle. Let's go back to Steve Levy.
All right, Bob, thanks very much. We got an update for you. This is not your typical Macklin Celebrini goal. Hey, Weeksy, you might want to look away. Connor Ingram is in the...
Oh, what was he doing out of the net?
And Celebrini scores from...
Wow, Sharks up 2-0 on Edmonton.
Leaves, you're right. That's geometry unkind there. That's just a miscalculation for Ingram, for sure. Tough. We've all been there, though. There are repetitive nightmares that we all have for a broadcaster. It's I'm at a game.
Corrali.
Who's playing and I haven't prepared. That has to be the recurring nightmare for a goaltender. Right? The bad bounce off the corner boards, and Macklin Celebrini ends up with the puck on his head. That's often the way it goes. It ends up
Bruins steal the puck. Shot. Wide. Deflected.
Set up by Corrali, but a shot block. And the clear by Grunstrom. Aspera retreats.
Come on, Boston. You're out playing them. We need a goal. Nice job. Pastelik. No one there. Lindholm was out of position. Lindholm around Swayman. Over the blue line, over the red line. Dumps it in. Pasternak. In front. Score! Oh, it was saved. Geeky again. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Both teams can't convert. Geeky should have a hat trick in the second period alone. Uh-oh. Good play by Lindholm. Yoki Harju. Oh, boy. We couldn't clear it. Come on, Lindholm. Zegras, nice job. Keeps it in for Philly. Wraparound save, Swayman. Rebound save. What a save, Swayman. Holy shit. Wow. A lot of action from these goalies are lighting it up. Oh, he whiffed on a one-timer. Crazy. Ison. Touched up by Drysdale, I believe.
Absolutely incredible. At both ends. Vladar.
Fucking Geeky, come on.
What a stop on Geeky once again. Breaking his heart, using that flexibility going forward.
Insane. And Swayman made a hell of a save. Glove save, pad save, gets back up, makes another one.
Two Olympians standing on their heads at either end. Both goalies have been outstanding here this matinee. Still no score, but boy, there have been moments. And these two goaltenders have both shut the door. Who will break first? Michkov. Break wide pass. Needs in the corner. Back to try.
Oh, Boston got a break.
Right over his blade. Quickly looking to counter to Bobby Brink.
Get it out.
Sweeps it off his stick. Asperov. Beats Cates to the puck. It's a head-to-middle step. Nice one-touch. The outlet to Zaka.
Nice move, Zaka.
Arvidsson returns.
Here we go.
Onside. Middlestat dangles.
Shoot the puck.
McAvoy thought about a shot.
Good job, Charlie. Nice move.
McAvoy doing a lap in the offensive zone. Into the slotted.
Oh, my God. What a waste.
Looking to break. And Asperov was in position.
McAvoy worked his ass off on that play, and his team let him down.
Nice read. As he did not let Michkov get to that loose puck.
No score. 9:20 to go in the second.
First goal, but not for a lack of opportunities. Both goaltenders have made 10 bell saves. Another shot. That's blocked by the skates of Fraser Minton. Rebanking feeds
D to D.
across to Emil Andre.
Nice job.
Blocked by
Pastelik, nice play.
Andre settles it down, hounded by
Eastermont, nice forecheck.
Good job by Andre there under the pressure. Handled it, absorbed that forecheck, and still made the play.
Steeler. Dive in, stick to the corner by Swayman as Couturier sent it in the offensive
Ooh, big
zone,
hit.
dropped off for a change. Both teams changing skaters as they sim up. Outlet Fraser Minton. He couldn't handle that
Flyers
pass.
starting to get some momentum.
Owen Timm.
Nice hit. McAvoy just cleaned house.
And Delorier comes in
He's been smoking people all Olympics.
the other way. He can assert himself against McAvoy. Now whistle stops play as there are 6, maybe 7 Bruins on the ice because
Hey,
of
Mimi.
that altercation right we see right in front of you.
Absolutely, right in front of me here, and you can see a bunch of numbers, B sweaters on the ice, and
Bruins 12 shots to the Philadelphia Flyers 10. No score. Both goalies coming up big. We got a penalty.
McAvoy gathering his oxygen back at the bench, and here's another look at that aforementioned hit. Big time hit here by McAvoy.
Big hit by McAvoy. I think we got a TV timeout.
Pat DePuzzo, longtime NHL official, loves that one. I'm sure. I know he's tuning in, and Vladar at the other end.
8:30 to go in the second period. No score. Both teams with plenty of opportunities. Both goalies lighting it up. Sun must feel good for you today, Mimi. 80 degrees sounds wonderful. Tomorrow, March 1st. Yay. I think we got 114 days till summer as of today. I'm ready for summer. I don't know about you guys. I've been ready for summer since summer ended. I knew we were going to have a horrible winter. I knew it. Arizona are up 31-16 on Kansas. Arizona's looking good. Crispy said they look like the best team in the country he's watched so far. He's really into college basketball. I have to take his word from what I've been seeing. I haven't watched much of them. I've watched their highlights. They look pretty good. They got a lot of size. Let's get back to the hockey game.
A 2-minute misconduct or a 2-minute unsportsmanlike penalty that will give the Bruins a power play.
Nice. Delorier is going to the box. Tried to start a fight with McAvoy on a clean hit.
Nothing dirty about the hit.
It was a clean hit.
Clean body check as he delivered that on Tippett, but there it is, the unsportsmanlike conduct. So a power play.
Come on, Bruins, convert.
Here for the Boston Bruins.
We need a goal.
Well, I had a chance to talk with Bruins assistant Steve Spott during the break about the power play, as he is the one who crafts it. And he said for the Bees, they need to have a shot first mentality
Boston.
and get in front of the net.
8:30 to go, no score. Second period. Bruins on the power play.
Enough on the power play or at 5 on.
Geeky had plenty of opportunities on the last one. Hit 2 posts. Here we go, Geeky. To Pasta, back to Geeky. Shot wide.
Geeky controls, throws it out towards the crease.
Oh.
And it's backhanded all the way down. The Bruins actually have 5 different players with at least 15 power points this season.
To McAvoy. Looks up ice.
That is tied
to Lindholm.
in the league with the Vegas Golden
Tips
Knights.
it back to Zaka. Finds Pasternak streaking up the right side. Around the net. Gets it out.
Top
McAvoy.
towards the net.
Shot saved. Cleared.
Down by Couturier.
Nice play, Couturier.
It's the most difficult when you're facing those shots on the power.
Zaka.
We have to go now to an ABC
Pasternak
News
over the blue line. Gets it to McAvoy. And they're caught into something to do with the war. Come on.
This is an ABC News special report. Now reporting, David Muir.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are interrupting the game for just a moment here because there is major breaking news at this hour. ABC News has just learned that Iran's supreme leader, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, is believed to have been killed in the attack in Iran. President Trump just moments ago confirming the news in a social media post.
This is going to get
killed
ugly.
in an attack led by U.S. and Israeli forces. The 86-year-old cleric had served as supreme leader since 1989, more than 30 years. The U.S. and Israel say they targeted Khamenei and the rest of Iran's top leadership in massive strikes that began early this morning. Israel saying just hours ago that it would continue to target the regime until it has been eliminated. Our Rachel Scott asking the president in a phone conversation late today how long this would last. He said that the outcome, the timeline of this could depend on when we confirmed, the U.S. confirmed, that the supreme leader was in fact dead. Also, Rachel asking the president who will lead Iran next. President Trump telling Rachel that he did not want to explain, but that we have a beautiful plan. I want to get right to our chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce, live at the White House tonight. Mary, what have you learned?
David, the president announcing Khamenei's death in a lengthy social media post. Just now, I want to read through to you what the president is saying. He says, Khamenei, one of the most evil people in history, is dead. This is not only justice for the people of Iran, but for all great Americans and those people from many countries throughout the world that have been killed or mutilated by Khamenei and his gang of bloodthirsty thugs. He was unable to avoid our intelligence and highly sophisticated tracking systems. And working closely with Israel, there was not a thing he or the other leaders that have been killed along with him could do. The president goes on, David, to repeat the claims that we heard him make overnight shortly after this attack for regime change. The president saying this is the single greatest chance for the Iranian people to take back their country. The big question has been, what does that look like? How does the U.S. and how does President Trump envision that playing out? The president says that hopefully the IRGC and police will peacefully merge with the Iranian patriots and work together as a unit to bring back the country to the greatness it deserves. But David, the president concludes this statement by saying that the heavy and pinpoint bombing, however, will continue uninterrupted throughout the week.
They blew up a naval base of the U.S., I believe, this morning, and that's what started this whole shit. I mean, there was a lot of tension, but I know they sent a missile to one of the U.S. naval bases, if I'm not mistaken. And it was pretty bad. I saw it quickly. I don't like watching this stuff at all. But it flashed across my TV while it was on. I couldn't help it. And this is going to get fucking ugly. Let me see if I can go to ESPN and get this game on. They said they were going to cut back to the game right away. It don't seem like they're going to. Let me go to ESPN and get this game on. I don't want to hear too much about this. I am not a fan of war. I don't really know anyone that is. Sorry for the interruption. All right, it's loading up. We don't got to listen to that bull crap over there no more. Thank goodness. So the Bruins didn't score on the power play. 5:10 to go. No score. Second period.
Pasternak's line and to add 7 draft choices as well means that you're building for the future of a team that's already winning right now. Exactly.
Nice play. Lindholm
uses the kick plate all the way around.
Clears it.
For the stab. Pasternak. Turn back by Couturier.
Oh boy.
Step for Drysdale with some speed. Hooks the pass.
Trouble.
Band on the shot.
Ooh.
Drysdale tried to tuck it back in front and couldn't control the puck. That long shot blocked by
Ooh.
Minton. He ties up Noah Cates. Kiki the takeaway. And now Hampus
Come on, Lindholm.
slings it all the way up the
There we go.
Asimov trying to step around York. York says no.
4:30 to go.
But there is the support of Fraser Minton.
Penalty.
This will go against the Flyers.
Boston, another power play.
It should be a Boston power play based on the stoppage and the touch of the puck. And it will be.
Philadelphia number 8, 2-minute minor penalty. Tripping.
It is indeed the tripping infraction assessed
York
to
going to the penalty
Cam
box.
York. So 4 minutes and 24 seconds remain.
Come
here
on, Boston, let's
in the
go.
second frame in this matinee. Coach Talkett
We've outplayed them most of this
trying to
period.
impart some wisdom on his group here. We'll take another look at this here. As you
Oh
can
yeah,
see,
he got him.
He had the stick right in between the feet, and Asimov does a nice job of
He
trying
sold
to
it.
use that momentum to his advantage. So also down here at ice level. You see Hampus Lindholm being tended to by the medical staff. Look to be something
That's not
just
good.
inside the upper part of his pants.
Zaka, Lindholm, Geeky, Pasternak, McAvoy. Boston power play. Pasternak gets it out. I think it's McAvoy. One time a save, rebound, Geeky save.
Now, one thing to keep in mind when you're watching this game is these are two
Vladar
Europeans,
coming
both
up
goalies on
big.
either end, and they've both been absolutely sensational. But I want you to watch Vladar, 80 the goaltender. Watch for his position. Gets to the crease.
Nice
blocker
job
save,
by the
tracks with
goalie.
the rebound.
Good angles.
It's outstanding. Outstanding. He recognized he puts the rebound in a spot where Geeky is again. That's about the 5th time that he's stoned Geeky in this game.
Geeky should have 4 goals.
Morgan Geeky probably feels as if
Here
he
we
should
go.
have a hat
Shoot it,
trick,
McAvoy.
and yet the game remains scoreless. He
Geeky
has the puck again.
over to McAvoy.
Across to
Off the
McAvoy.
boards.
Plenty of time on the power play. Still a minute and 40 seconds. And
Gets it to
control
Zaka.
the offensive zone for Zaka.
Shoot it.
To the goal line. Leaves it for
Pasternak behind the net. Dumps it in front. Goes across the crease to Geeky.
Geeky, and now
McAvoy.
Return.
Back to Geeky.
Geeky sets up shop at the half wall.
Geeky down bottom to Lindholm. Catches Pasta streaking. Can't find him.
With a deflection.
Zaka to Geeky. One timer whiffed.
Puck in midair and misses.
McAvoy. Geeky.
Back.
Pasternak at the right circle. Fakes a shot. Geeky.
Pasternak to Geeky on the power play.
Oh,
Right
can't
for the
find
point. This is the
Pasternak
return to
streaking.
action here on
McAvoy.
ABC, our Hockey Saturday double.
Almost loses it. Comes up with it over to Geeky. Down low to Pasternak. Left circle.
Pasternak wheels.
Behind the net.
By Ristolainen.
Gets it to Geeky. Back to Pasternak. Nice move in front of the net. Lindholm can't come up with it. McAvoy can't come up with it. And it's across center ice and McAvoy retreats back into Boston zone. 40 seconds on the power play. Geeky dumps it in. Boston changes out a few guys. Pasternak comes up with it and can't do anything. Cleared.
Pressuring Middlestat. Protects it to Hampus.
Lindholm, long shift.
Kevin Weeks and Leah Hextall on our ABC.
Here's Lindholm, give and go, shot, save Vladar again.
Lindholm.
Minton,
Back to the
Pasternak. Middlestat comes up with it. Lindholm, slap shot, save.
Pasternak has the rebound. Tees up Middlestat. Middlestat, another one-timer.
Nice shot, save. Vladar's on fire.
Look right back up top.
Shoot it, Middlestat.
Walks it in. Power play is
Another
over.
save.
Shot
Or
goes
wide.
York's out of the box. We're back at 5.
Uh-oh.
Now a race down the wing for Hathaway, who just
Good
dumps
penalty
it
kill.
into the netting and out of play.
Boston cannot score on Vladar.
The NHL now.
He's playing lights out.
So much talent from around the globe. I usually play actually better when there is something on the line.
Wow.
Welcome to my world, to my world.
Big time performance.
Dan Vladar has been absolutely sensational and certainly called upon here as this second period has continued on to make not only save after save, but big time save after save.
Janot, excuse me, comes up with it. Dumps it in. Icing.
Shots, so 19-10 in favor of the Bruins for the Flyers, but this is one of those games, Bob, where both goalies have impacted the game so much that ultimately it's going to take an ugly goal, if there's a goal scored in regulation, off of somebody's shin pads or somebody's skates, because both guys at either end have been absolutely tremendous.
34 shot attempts for the Flyers, but only 10 have gotten through, and yet Swayman has made a couple of terrific saves.
Face off to the right of Swayman, won by the Bruins. Played around the boards. Bruins out shooting the Flyers 14-3 this period. Zadorov tried to clear the puck, kind of whiffed. Flyers able to get it back in, can't keep it in. But they end up with the puck down their own end.
Bench after he blocks that dump it attempt. Zegras tried to cross over. Zadorov, shut the door.
Get out there.
Sealer, wrist shot.
Oh.
Traffic. Ends up with Tanner Jeannot, and now big Nikita Zadorov.
There you go, Zadorov.
In behind.
Dump and chase.
Vladar moves it.
Good forecheck.
Further. In the far corner, though, Minton throws one.
Oh, nice save.
Made by Vladar.
Here it is.
Usnadinov.
Shoot it.
Usnadinov. Down to the goal line. Stuff attempt.
Oh, right in front of the net.
On the loose puck with Usnadinov lurking. And now sticks and gloves get up.
Oh, nice. Isamont gave a nice jab.
Standing in there. He's not backing down one bit, and you mentioned him earlier in the broadcast. I liked him in Minnesota. I thought he played exceptionally well there.
Yeah, Isamont's all right.
Here's a look at that previous opportunity. Watch Vladar down, tracking, and pouncing on it like a cat.
Vladar is bailing them out.
Tracking this all the way, staying down with the paddle and leaps forward and snags that with the glove. And that came off the heels of an alert blocker save that he had made as well. So shots now 20-10 in favor of the Bees. With 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining.
And we mentioned it earlier, Dan Vladar, once a Boston Bruin, primarily a Providence Bruin.
Yes.
The third-round draft choice of the Bees back.
Face off to the left of Vladar. 3 Flyers in front of him on the right side of the face-off circle. Won by the Flyers, played behind the net. And here come the Flyers on an attack across the blue line.
To develop these goalies, and they're starting to stack young development
behind the net.
Coming from there, so it's impressive.
Played out.
Drysdale right point. Final minute of play here in the second period. Skates to stick for Brink. In behind the net, floating puck. Boxing his man out. Elias Lindholm is Cates to try and kick it free to Bobby Brink and does. Aspero, though, wins that duel.
Nice
and
job.
Kick it along under the
Can't
stick
get it out.
of Pasternak that allowed Cates to recover and dump it deep.
Come on, Charlie.
Brink behind the net. Checked by Aspero. Protects it, though.
Good job, Aspero. Flyers, nice play.
Boom, it's across to Drysdale.
Trouble.
Tipped wide.
Oof.
And Pasternak cleans it up and tosses it out all the way
Smart
down the
play.
Flyers line. Down to the final 15 seconds of the second period. Couturier tosses one towards Swayman, who paddles it to the corner.
Trouble.
Couturier guides it back up top. Drysdale.
Get out, Adam.
With room, wrist shot, off skates.
Wide.
Tucked out.
Oh, no.
Meachkoff had an opportunity as the horn ends.
Wow.
The second period, Meachkoff tried to pull a loose puck to his backhand, and it rolled off his blade, and we
No
remain
score, ended
scoreless
2.
40 minutes in.
Keep in mind, Meachkoff coming off of 2 goals, including the game winner at Madison Square Garden in the previous game. He's locking horns with McAvoy. Goes skate to stick, but just can't handle it on the heel.
Both teams, lots of scoring opportunities. No one can find the net.
Beneath the bench, but a very spirited second period here in Philadelphia, PA.
0-0, end of 2.
PK Subban in the studio with Steve Levy.
Both goalies
Great
playing well.
reaction shot of Meachkoff there, just shaking his head. All these forwards are shaking their heads, right?
nobody more than Morgan Geekie who could have 4 or 5 goals in this game. But it's a good reminder that you don't need scoring necessarily to have a great hockey game. It's been unbelievable action.
Yeah, great action by both teams. But Weeksy said it. Spirited is the right word to use for Philly. Philly's playing spirited hockey. You see Michkov, they're invested. These guys are pushing for the playoffs.
Looks like playoff hockey, really.
It is.
Boston's in the number 2 wild card spot.
Yes.
Philly's trying to get in. Low scoring game, great goaltending. Feels like playoff hockey.
Yeah, and Philly needs to win in regulation because they're chasing Boston by 8.
Are you strapped in?
At 1 point.
Leaves.
Saturday NBC. I'm always.
There's a lot of hockey.
I got packed lunch, dinner, it's breakfast.
Fight strap? Like a fight strap?
You know, otherwise it's a major or a minor penalty.
Buckle
Coming
in.
up, the Discover second intermission report. A lot of goaltending talk on the other side.
Goalies are playing lights out.
So what do you think?
Vladar really came up big that period for Philly. Huge second period for him. I apologize for the action getting interrupted for a couple minutes there with that news report. I had to switch over to ESPN to check it out. And I'm streaming it, so it took me a minute to do it. I apologize. 16 minutes, 30 seconds until the third period starts. No score. Neither team taking advantage of their opportunities. Both goalies playing lights out. See what they're saying. I'm going to put on the news report, go use the restroom. I will be right back. And then I'll put on the intermission report.
Meats, great bread, great meats, great sauce, great deal. There's going to be a breakdown of public safety with hospitals and fire departments and other things. So meanwhile, the bombing has to go on to give the cover for these resistance elements to go after the residual elements of the administration. So hopefully they will rise up.
All right, General Wesley Clark, thank you for that information. Hi, I'm Micah Jotzer. We're following breaking news from moments ago. President Trump on Truth Social announcing that Iran's Ayatollah Khamenei is dead. Writing, Khamenei, one of the most evil people in history, is dead. This is not only justice for the people of Iran, but for all great Americans and those people from many countries throughout the world that have been killed or mutilated by Khamenei and this gang of bloodthirsty thugs. Early this morning, U.S. Central Command releasing video of what's now called Operation Epic Fury, saying the U.S. and partner forces, namely Israel, struck several Iranian military targets. The IDF saying that U.S. and Israeli forces launched hundreds of strikes. Iran has been retaliating across the Middle East. Air raid sirens blaring in Tel Aviv all day, and our team on the ground sheltering for cover. A U.S. official saying American forces have intercepted multiple Iranian missiles targeting bases and U.S. allies in the region. So far, no serious injuries reported among U.S. personnel. The U.S. State Department has issued a worldwide caution alert after the attacks. And on Capitol Hill, multiple Democrats and some Republicans condemning the strikes, calling for an urgent vote. Tara Rachel Scott, who just spoke with the president. Rachel, what did you hear from him?
Well, I called President Trump earlier today, and he ended up calling me back when he was surrounded by military generals, he said. And he said, I asked him directly whether or not the supreme leader was dead. This is when we were starting to get some of these reports coming in from Israeli media and others that the supreme leader was in fact dead. The president at that time told me that he believed that he was dead, but he wanted to wait and see until he got more information. Now we have seen this post on Truth Social, the president in fact confirming that the supreme leader is dead. He's celebrating this operation as a success. You know, much of the conversation that we've been talking about is why now? Why exactly did the U.S. military join with Israel and move toward carrying out this operation? And the president president told me, I asked him whether or not there was an imminent threat. He told me, I think there was a threat. Had we not done Midnight Hammer, this operation that happened months ago, he said that we would have been faced with a nuclear weapon within a month. We would have been faced with a very powerful nuclear weapon within a month.
That's scary. 13 minutes till the third period starts. Let's check out intermission report.
Do they ever have a luxury between him and Korpisalo? I watched Korpisalo against Columbus. Great game. Jeremy Swayman comes in, and he's ready to start leaves. You know these afternoon games can be tough. He was sharp from the start. Weeksy said it. He's tracking pucks, square to pucks, and he's making second and third saves leaves, and he's making them look easy. My goodness, he's on his back. He's on his stomach. He's down in the butterfly. He's kicking and snapping. And like Weeksy said, glove, no love. That's all you need on Saturday on ABC. Jeremy Swayman came to play today.
And the Flyers only have 10 shots, and they're all great opportunities. Really remarkable. And then down at the other end.
Yeah, Vladar, he's having a great game. He's taken 22 shots, saved them all. And I love this kid. You hear him talk. He looks like he just loves everything about what he's doing, what he's playing. But a lot of these saves are desperation. We mentioned Geeky could have 4 or 5 goals.
Yes.
I'm sure he'd love to tuck one of these. But Vladar, standing on his head, and you love to see a guy go crashing in the net, right into the crossbar. You want to go to the hard areas, you're going to pay the price.
Geeky's got 33 goals on the season. Again, he's had an unbelievable game, but he's been robbed. What's that like? You're the goal scorer, and the goalie just seems to have your number through the first 2 periods.
If you're having a year like Geeky's having right now, you're shaking it off. Right? If you're now on the Philly side, you're trying to get into playoffs, things aren't going your way all season. Maybe you get a little frustrated then. But I mean, Geeky's having a phenomenal year. 33 goals already at this point. I think he's shaking it off. Yeah, he wants to have him back, but I think there's been a couple that found the back of the net that maybe shouldn't have.
Weeksy already said it's probably going to be a bad goal that wins this game now, right?
Yeah, for sure. And for Philly, I'd be excited about that. You want to see players get frustrated. You want your goaltender to stand on his head and make saves. Philly knows this. They're going to need goaltending if they're going to make the playoffs. So you can't get caught up in the grade A chances. Just continue to play consistent, rely on your goaltender, play solid. That's it.
Funny you mentioned goaltending. We're going to show you some not so great goaltending, which is going on out west. Macklin Celebrini has lit the lamp.
Where's it happening, Leafs?
Yeah. Where's the goalie? Goalie out to lunch.
Edmonton, huh?
And then McDavid and Draisaitl get together. Highlights from around the NHL on a 13-game NHL Saturday day and night. Second intermission report is presented by Discover. It's the official card, the credit card, officially, of the NHL.
Third period starting in about 7 or 8 minutes, I believe.
This is a really good question, Ike, because the president did put out this video overnight where he is laying out and addressing the American people, letting them know what happened in this operation. But other than that, we have not seen the president all day. He has been meeting with his national security team. When I spoke to him on the phone, he told me flat out that he was with generals. They were monitoring the situation. They were clearly trying to determine whether or not the U.S. intelligence matched a lot of these reports that the Supreme Leader was in fact dead, which the president just confirmed on social media not too long ago. But the president will have to come out and explain to the American people why he believed this was such an immediate threat, why this operation was carried out, and what exactly the U.S. involvement is going to be. Very similar to what happened with the Maduro regime in Venezuela.
They wanted to hurt Americans. They blew up a fucking base. What's there to explain?
Here to the United States to face charges. We now know there's an interim leader who was under Maduro's regime at the time that is now leading that country. But the president also said the United States would be leading the country. So there's certainly a lot of questions to be answered. So to your point here, the president will have to come out at some point, explain and answer questions from reporters about what exactly happens going forward. And then there's going to be this sort of battle over on Capitol Hill, right? What exactly happens with Republicans and Democrats? Will they pass this war powers resolution? And of course, hanging over all of this is the future of Iran. What happens in Iran? If the Supreme Leader is dead, who exactly is taking over? What kind of communication will they have with President Trump? What happens to the Iranian people? And that big overarching question of whether or not there will be American troops on the ground in Iran, that is a top question for the president too, Ike.
All right, senior political correspondent Rachel Scott, thank you for that analysis. Let's bring in Marcus Moore in Doha for us. Marcus, you've witnessed dozens of air defense interceptors in the skies behind you. How has the activity been in just the last hour?
In just the last hour has been quite calm here, thankfully, in Doha, where we have not been hearing the constant sound of loud booms in the air. As you just noted, we just before that, earlier in the evening, we witnessed
That's got to be scary as hell. Fucking shit blowing up around you. Oof.
Intercept missiles and drones that were launched from Iran towards Qatar, where we are. And when those intercepts would happen, you would see a bright flash in the sky, bright orange glow, and then hear the blast, the boom. It was strong enough to shake the building that we're in and the windows. So quite startling, and it certainly does speak to how tense things have been today. And we just got an update from a diplomat who has been briefed. And we now understand from officials here in Qatar that according to them, Iran has so far fired more than 60 missiles and some 12 drones towards Qatar alone. And officials here had said today that they intercepted all of those projectiles. But we also did learn, Ike, that there have been some injuries. As many as 8 people have been injured today as a result of these attempted strikes, and that 1 person suffered critical injuries. So I'll just give you a sense of really the impact it's had on the region here.
Marcus, big picture here. How does Qatar help U.S. forces in general? And would we expect them in this case to strike back against Iran or take a more backseat to the immediate operation?
Checking out some hockey, listening to what's going on in Iran in between the periods. Scary stuff.
The Al Udeid base, which has been targeted before, and we've seen Qatar, as we've been reporting, intercepting those projectiles, those rockets and missiles that have been fired in that direction. But more broadly, in terms of the partnership or the relationship between Qatar.
Let's go back to the hockey game. Well, it hasn't started yet, but we'll listen to the intermission report.
You're not going to get an empty net any more empty than that one from the blue line, but playing with your head up. And Macklin Celebrini, he scored a lot of good goals. This one was served up on a silver platter.
Well, I don't understand what the D were doing. You got to go get a stick for him.
Yeah.
So that's on the D, not the goalie. Okay.
Well, you got to help out.
It's 2-1, 2-0, I beg your pardon. Look out, it's
Leon
Medina to
Draisaitl.
Draisaitl. You know what usually happens there. But San Jose with a 3-1 lead in that game, the 31st goal for Leon Draisaitl. And so, again, I asked for one of these things I'd like to see now. Like teams like the Sharks, the Ducks, like earlier start times like today.
I am
Ducks
tired.
last night had an unbelievable win. Now San Jose's playing great again.
Yeah. San Jose, I love this team. I think Celebrini is going to will these guys into playoffs. I know they got a little work to do.
Yeah.
But there's no young guy I've seen in the league at his age that can do what he.
I've been working a lot and working out and doing shit for my mom and dealing with that shit. And this game has been crazy, so that could be why too. There's been a lot of crazy saves. So maybe I'm just tired from all the Bruins should be up like 5-1, 5-0. They just can't find the back of the net. Both goalies are playing really good. Well, I feel fine. I'm just like, I am so sick of being stuck in this fucking house. I want to go to the beach so bad. And my mom goes out on the weekends and has a little bit too much fun. It's not fun for me when she gets home. Hopefully I don't have to deal with that tonight. Loser. Three minutes, 20 seconds till the third period starts. Thanks, Pam. You too. As far as I know, I emailed him. I told him I would try to start a fundraiser or something if he could show me the proof that he was going through what he was going through. I felt bad, but I got to make sure that people are being truthful about what's going on before I start putting my money into it or trying to help get other people to put money into it. So we'll see what happens. He's just got some health issues. He's got a condition where he's like allergic to the sun. I forget the name of it. He was talking about it the other day, so I don't think he minds me saying it. Yeah, it doesn't sound fun. But I got to make sure people are being... I need proof before I can do anything to try and raise money for him. I know that sounds rotten, but I don't want to get duped. I've seen people get duped raising money for people and it not end up being what it was. So we'll see what happens. The ball's in his court. All right, this third period's getting ready to get started. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, I have to. It's only fair. It's only right. We had a hell of a fight in the first period of this game. We've had a lot of great play from the goaltenders. Boston has really outplayed the Flyers majority of this game, I feel like. That second period was pretty much all Boston. We'll see what the third period holds. I may be Pam. We'll see what's going on. See how what shape my mother comes home in. If I don't catch you, I will catch you later.
The one-timer, but just can't hone in on that short side post. Series again. Great look. Better saved by Vladar. Pasternak with a great dish. Geeky sees a wide open net, but then it's a pad that flashes right in front of his eyes from Vladar. And another one from distance. He'll come in and track the rebound. Vladar there once again. So he's been absolutely outstanding as Geeky just said a four-letter word to me as he sits beside me on the bench that I can't repeat because
there we go. Third period, Boston with the puck.
That's Kevin Weeks. I'm Bob Wischusen. And Leah Hextall is with us as well. The
Jumped
second
in.
half
Taken by
ABC
Philly.
Hockey Saturday doubleheader. The Bruins and Flyers scoreless through the first two periods. Penguins and Rangers, of course, with an overtime game and a shootout game at that earlier today.
Oh,
this
boy.
puck rolls down into Flyers ice.
That was close.
Again, the Flyers right now, one of the pursuers of the Bruins for that last playoff spot in the East. Philadelphia, 8 points out with some teams to climb over. The Bruins,
go, baby.
Teams in the NHL in the new year.
Nice pass.
Leadoff finds a cutting Lindholm off the outside of the net.
Keep the puck moving.
Climbed up the standings. They are in
good
the
hustle.
playoff spot as we speak.
Lindholm, slap shot. Score!
Lindholm, they wave it off. Hampus Lindholm blasts one from the right point, but it was immediately canceled out.
Interference.
And now the officials will get together. Francis Sharon immediately waved the goal off.
Why?
We'll see if their decision stands.
You see Hustadinov go back to the
He got pushed into the fucking goalie. I don't see how that's waved off.
Okay, so the ruling is you see Asimon skate through Vladar.
Sanheim pushed him in.
Makes contact with Vladar in the blue paint as well.
Come
and
on.
you can see Asimon looking up at the scoreboard to get a secondary look.
Philly pushed him into him.
We're going to bring in our rules expert, Dave Jackson, here momentarily.
See what they rule this.
Jax, your thoughts?
Well, Bob, Boston can challenge here if they feel that it should have been a goal. I think it was the right call. He tried to squeeze through a place that was just didn't have enough room. There was a bit of contact from the defenseman, but ultimately he went there on his own.
Nah.
He wasn't pushed.
He got pushed.
I like the call. They can challenge if they want, but I don't think they will.
And they do not.
Fuck.
Marco Sturm didn't even seem to object much.
That was unlucky.
So the goal waved off. We remain scoreless.
It's all right. Get another one.
As Sealer looks to clear and does.
Here's to see how that impacts both squads here, particularly Boston. But I love the call there by Jackson. I love the call on the ice by the official because we often talk about players and their ability to read and react and their hockey sense. We don't give officials enough credit. And initially, right off the bat, that was waved off by Francis Sharon. So very good instincts by him here at ice level. I can see that.
Let's head down to Leah Hextall.
Bob, I spoke with Flyers assistant.
Leah Hextall, was she married to Ron?
Todd Reardon, who handles the penalty kill for the Flyers, which has been perfect throughout this outing through 3 opportunities by the Bruins. But he says we have to stop taking penalties because that bees.
Face off in the Philly end, won by the Flyers, dumped out to center ice, then played by Philly into the Boston end. Swayman wraps it around the boards to his defenseman or his center and played out.
As possible, especially against the weapons that the Bruins have.
No score. 18 minutes to go in the third.
Yoki Aryu, hard around.
No icing.
Played by Ristolainen and handled now by Sanheim in the outlet on the hop through center. It's Grunstrom. Spins it around the wall. Mason Lohrei.
Lohrei turns it over, pokes it away, thank God.
He's able to force it to Yoki Aryu.
Look up.
Lohrei lugs it across the line, but an offside whistle on the near side as we bring you some numbers powered by the SAP Coaching Inside SAP. The best points percentages in the National Hockey League in the new year. The Bruins, second only to Tampa Bay. The Carolina Hurricanes, third on the list. And Weeksy, how about this? 8 of the top 10 highest points percentages since January 1st are Eastern Conference teams.
Absolutely.
It's amazing how little ground these teams gain on one another when everyone's winning. Teams that are
I don't have the technology to do that.
Best moving up one spot in the
I do everything off a cell phone.
That forces you to be good on a nightly basis and shift to shift because you realize there's no breathing room. And it's speaking to a lot of coaches and players around the league.
Nothing. I tell people all the time
in the Eastern Conference.
what the score is in the shot
how
zone.
this continues to go down the stretch, but as I often say,
If it doesn't work for you, I
go down to
apologize.
game 82 to determine not only seedings, but more importantly, who's in the playoffs and who isn't. Look at Sean Corrali, who's doubled over, a veteran player that's been very effective.
Man, that sucks that goal got called back. It'd be nice to see Montreal lose tonight, too.
Pancreatic cancer.
It'd be nice if Washington could help us out a little. Zaka can't come up with it. Flyers into the Bruins' end. Oh, and it squirts out, luckily. Back in, played back out. Neutral zone. Philly ends up with it.
Man you root for, absolutely. And his then college coach, Rico Blasi, who ran that program at Miami of Ohio,
dumped in.
Always speaks so highly of him and has always spoken highly of him.
Played by the Bruins.
So, yes, you certainly know players like
Here's
that
McAvoy.
that have had to overcome a lot of these real-life
Dumps it in at the red line. No icing.
What every father would wish for. You were a
Easemont.
legend at your college. Your name is in the rafters.
Oh, no, it was
You're all on the
Middleton,
records
excuse
books,
me.
and arguably, your son becomes a better player than you were. Absolutely. For a dad,
And they
dream
lose
come
it. Here
true.
comes Philly.
It's great succession right there.
Bouncing puck out in front of.
Oh, boy. Fucking bum.
Konechny! A bouncing puck off the stanchion, and a terrific little one-touch that Konechny is able to finish.
What the fuck?
Dvorak was right there to help him score the game's first goal.
That sucks.
I had mentioned during the second period that it's going to take a freaky play to beat either one of these goalies. Something weird, something odd off a skate.
Fucking look what I found.
Stanchion in my crystal ball. And Travis Konechny comes in uncontested. Great play by Dvorak. Outstanding recognition. As he had
That's
eyes
just
in the back
unlucky.
of his head. And Konechny
Not much Boston can do about that one.
1-0 Flyers.
Should be 1-1, but Boston had a goal called back.
Let's see how the Bruins now respond. Loose puck far corner.
And Philly's goalie's been on fire all
He
day.
frees it up to Yoki Haru. The 8:53 mark of the
Turnover.
second period was the last time as Tippett moves in with the toe drag. Sets up shot behind the net. Banks it up top. Sealer drives.
One time a save, Swayman, big time
That's only the
save.
second shot on net the Flyers have had since the 8:53 mark of the second period. Their first since that time, Weeksy, is the goal by Konechny.
Uh-oh.
And here's another toe drag. Save.
Nice save, Swayman.
Tippett put it on. Verbenken.
Wake up, Boston.
Tippett has the loose puck. The Flyers looking to build on their lead, but Tippett splits his own defense, and both teams will change.
Flyers 11-4-4 when they score first.
Somebody that's played exceptionally well for the Flyers is Emil Andre. I don't know why people are sleeping on this guy. He's a +11. He just had 2 big teams. He just made a really gorgeous play to that
McAvoy.
last chance. Keep an eye on 36.
To Pasternak. Lindholm dumps it in. Save.
So Konechny.
Gonna be a face-off to the left of the Philadelphia goal.
But it was a bounce off the glass seam that hurt Jeremy
Unlucky
Swayman.
as
And
fuck.
Konechny was able to bounce his 9th goal since January 17th.
And this is a really good
Good
placement.
hustle by
It's not
Dvorak.
just dump the puck in, as people say. It's place the puck. And Dvorak, not only did he place it perfectly, yes, he got a fortuitous bounce, but he recovered the bounce and made the pass.
Come on,
and
you're
put
gonna
it
keep it
there
in.
for Konechny. So some real intelligent hockey there by Dvorak for a lot of young girls and boys at home.
That's a great teaching point, Weeksy. I remember Mike Sullivan making that exact point.
Look
in the
out front.
conversation we had with him.
Oh.
At one point. Said, I hate the phrase dump the puck. It
Pasternak.
makes it sound
Geeky.
like you are without any purpose
Fighting
just
for it.
throwing the puck to the other end of
Can't
the
come
rink.
up
And every
with it.
time we quote unquote dump the puck in, we are doing it with a purpose. To
Lindholm retreats.
I guess in this league.
Gets it to McAvoy.
This game, a great example. Airtight.
To Pasternak. Back to McAvoy. They get it across.
Offense in terms of on the scoreboard.
Geeky. Lindholm. Geeky. Oh, and he turned it over. Trying to pass it. Backhand pass to Pasternak behind the net.
Helps get the puck out to the neutral zone.
Lindholm plays it all the way back.
Drags one back and hops
They're
over
going to
towards
get a
our
line
change.
change.
Mason Laura deliberately ahead. Snaps a pass off the stick.
Kastelik.
Kastelik out the outside of the net. Poked at by Janot. Overskated. Now Matvei Michkov. Long
Oh,
outlet
boy.
pass, tape to Bobby Brink. With a step across the line.
Good job.
Was able to win that stick duel. Michkov in the far corner. Boxed out by Kastelik. Chopping at the puck was Brink. It's freed up. Janot will
Here we
leave
go.
it. And Lori will carry it. Center circle.
Nice play.
Kastelik with speed on Drysdale. Leverages
In
to the
front.
inside of the net.
Off the side of the net.
He's right in the trapezoid. Now it's up the boards. Michkov submarines around the check of Corrali. Skates to stick, but an intercept by Michkov.
Play by Michkov there.
And he
The play. Good responsible placement.
Ooh,
on
nice
that.
hit.
Gets a good change.
Yoki Haru.
Yoki Haru
Pass.
out to the red line. Rink-wide pass intercepted by Delorier. Checked in the corner by Arvidsson. Grunstrom lost it to Middlestat. Tries to find the puck once again. Middlestat at the half wall, dueling with Grunstrom. It is loose, and
nice play.
Up, lost it. Here is Zaka, wheeling. Zaka into the slot. Middle step shot was blocked by Hathaway.
Keep it in.
Across to Zadora. Towards the net, blocked by Emil Andre. Stick lift by Middlestat.
Nice job, Middlestat. Fighting. Dig it out.
Middlestat looks to center.
Oh, Zaka can't come up with it.
That time Steeler was able to deny.
Shoot it.
It's across to Yoki Haru.
Nope. Big hit. Yoki Haru's cleaned out.
After he deflected his pass. Middlestat right across the line, though.
Yeah, down by the bench level, you can see him shaking.
No penalty. Nice hit.
Clavicle there after that thunderous check.
Arvidsson had his stick snapped in half. Was hoping for a slashing call.
Should have been.
Alarms are up. Couturier lobs cross corner, and that allows the Flyers change.
Come on, Pasta. We need a goal. Lindholm to Pasta.
Return to Pasternak on the move. Pasternak
nice move. Saves in front. Nothing.
Right back to Pasternak. Snaps it up top. Lindholm.
Come on, McAvoy.
McAvoy tried to loft one towards the net. Arams to the corner. Sanha flips it far corner. Activating and hammering down the wall is Hampus Lindholm. Tried to get
Keep it in.
Pasternak. That was off the skates of Sanha. McAvoy instead.
You got Lindholm.
By Tippett. Tippett tries to move the puck up the boards. It is loose, and it's out.
Hey.
One-on-one on Geeky.
Nice play, Geeky. Good save, Swayman.
And actually snapped it, and that put no mustard on that shot.
And Grebenkin saw that Geeky was back there, forward.
2-on-1.
Good defending there by Geeky.
Konechny off the stick of Zegras.
Dangerous.
Blocker of Swayman. York at the left point. Tosses it high in the air up behind Swayman off the netting. And out of play with nearly 9 minutes gone by here in the third period. Travis Konechny scoring his 23rd of the season.
Oh, good.
To give the Flyers the 1-0 lead, ABC.
11 minutes to play. TV timeout. 1-0 Philly. Oh, such an unlucky play. Very unlucky play for Boston. Philly's goalie, man, playing phenomenal. Swayman's played well, too. It was an unlucky goal. Good hustle by Philly on that play, that dump and chase. They got a nice little bounce. They out-hustled us and buried one in the net. And Philadelphia's goaltending might steal this game with 11 minutes to go. We shall see. TV timeout right now.
ESPN Hockey Night presented by Honda with a doubleheader. At 7 Eastern, the Sabres take on the Penguins, followed by the Islanders and Kings at 9:30 Eastern. Both games will stream live on the ESPN app. A look at the Eastern Conference standings. The Sabres have been, since the middle of December, one of the best teams in the NHL. Still can't catch the Lightning. I remember talking to Lindy Ruff, and he made mention of this week. So he said, and we feel like all we're doing is winning. And every time we look up at the standings, Detroit, Tampa, Carolina, Boston, everyone else in the East seems to be doing nothing but win as well. It's hard to gain ground in the Eastern Conference playoff picture.
Yeah, it certainly is. And, you know, that's really reflective of the fact that it's this competitive and these teams have played this well. Some great stories all around the NHL, though. Love what you're seeing from the Detroit Red Wings. John Gibson has been a godsend for them. And, of course, Tampa Bay Lightning are reestablished to be one of the top teams in the league. So it's been, these games are
hotly contested for sure. Certainly in the Eastern Conference. Absolutely. And probably not coincidentally, Andre Vasilevsky might be having his best ever season. Wild. And look at the record that has been put together by the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Flyers keep it in. D to D out at the blue line. Fires towards the net. Blocked. I think Castellet got it. Bruins back the other way. Corrali. Pirouette dumps it back to his defenseman. Aspinall. 10 minutes to go in the game. 1-0 Philly.
Scoring team in the NHL.
Uh-oh.
But right now being
Philly.
blanked by the Flyers.
Nice play. Threatening.
Flyers on the attack again. Bobby Brink behind the net. Checked by Lindholm. Lindholm moves the puck. An intercept by Michkov.
There we go.
Now exiting is Arvidsson. McAvoy drops to
Shoot it.
Arvidsson. Arvidsson to the backhand. Arvidsson in front.
Oh.
Through the crease. Middlestat missed that puck, and now it sails all the way back.
Good job. Good hustle, Lindholm.
Able to wind it deep to Middlestat.
Come on, keep it in.
Arvidsson to the half wall. And Michkov clears the zone and heads off for a change. Swept right back past Middlestat, past McAvoy as well.
Icing.
So this will be a Bruins icing call.
Think back to the beginning.
9:29 to go. 1-0 Philly.
You found your place. What you wear today started with a feeling. NHL Shop, a Fanatics experience.
1-0. The Flyers on top of the Bruins. 9.5 minutes to go in the third period. Again, Flyers right now 8 points behind Boston for what would be the last playoff spot in the East. So vital points for both teams as the Bruins just trying to hold off the chase pack. Sanheim off the face-off win, plays catch with Tippett. Tippett hops it along the shelf. Lindholm heads the opposite direction and brings it up ice. Sanheim to take back. Missed Tippett trying to spring him in the opposite direction. Yoki Harju across to Zadorov. He'll pivot behind his own net. Henry Yoki Harju, an Olympian in his own right. Into the chest of Elias Lindholm. Right back to Yoki Harju, and now Zadorov tries the opposite side. Bouncing puck off the stick of Vladar. Ristolainen. No blade for Sanheim. He's barely able to get to the bench. Looks like he broke his skate blade there.
Come on, Pasta.
Ristolainen protects the puck in the corner. And Konecny tries to clear. Cannot.
Keep it in.
Up by Geekie. Take away by Yoki Harju. Elias Lindholm plays catch with Yoki Harju. Sails it off the end. Ristolainen has a puck avoid his stick.
Misplayed it.
Able to just sky it out center circle. Nice job by Konecny.
Oh, boy.
Walls up. Zadorov wins the puck. Gets a return from Zegras.
Trouble.
Centering pass. That was blocked by Nikita Zadorov. Good recovery defense there by Zadorov. Drysdale to Konecny in the corner. Room for
nice
Sealer.
pass.
Gets a return.
Konecny.
Konecny into the slot.
Oh boy. Score. Found him wide open in the slot. Too easy.
2-0 Flyers.
Fucking Boston. Come on. You're losing this game. You're just giving it to them. Let him walk right in.
Comes downhill, and he just slings
It's a good shot.
That's perfectly placed by the Toronto native. But it's one thing to call for the puck, as Travis Konecny did there, and it's another thing to make such a great play on the pass, and an even better play on the finish by Drysdale. He gets all of that one. That's absolute perfection. Watch Drysdale in the right corner.
Bummer.
Now he stays in motion, and he does a good job. Now he's up in the middle, rotates again. You've got to work hard to put yourself in a spot to get pucks and to be able to shoot. Drysdale certainly worked hard to do that, and ultimately pulls it twine. 2-0 Flyers. As best you could tell, Weeksy, where was the defensive breakdown there for the Bruins? Because that was a walk right down Main Street.
Just like I said.
Drysdale, and now Noah Cates to the centering pass.
Come on, Boston, wake up.
In front. Ustadinov settles it down.
7:30 to go. 2-0 Flyers.
High danger opportunity that no team wants to give up. Yeah, that's a high danger with a capital H. And the opportunity is one thing, and the amount of time he had to
pick his spot.
Way too much time to walk right down the slot.
Ultimately, he got beneath the forwards and above the defense in that soft area that TJ Oshie used to like so much, and he just found that quiet ice.
Flyers dump it in.
And he took full advantage of it.
McAvoy takes it away.
Bruins need a pair.
Plays it up the ice.
Konechny the assist.
Here we go.
11:55 on the
Corrali.
Drysdale. Vladar covers.
Save Vladar.
So a 2-point game for both Dvorak and Konechny. With 7 minutes to go in the third, the Flyers now have a 2-goal lead.
Philadelphia Flyers snap this puck and watch Drysdale right down Broad Street.
Boston
Nobody
giving
home,
this one away.
Nobody there. That shot's simply perfection. 2-0 Philadelphia.
We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on
Giving this one away.
Capital One Saver card. Let's just get one of everything.
Buy everything. Yes, chef. 3% cash back on chicken. Yes, chef.
3% cash back on dessert.
Sorry, chef.
What's in your mind?
So, Jessica, is there anyone you like?
Like anyone here?
Oh my gosh. Let's
Giving this one away. Ugh. No, because the Bruins are getting their ass kicked all of a sudden. It was a good game up until recently. 2-0 Philly now. About 7 minutes left to play. They're having trouble with the Sharks today, I think. Last I looked, it was 3-1. They got a bad bounce, too. Boston got a bad bounce in this game on the first goal. And Edmonton got a bad bounce in their game, I saw. The goalie was way out of position.
for him to receive it, not to be outdone. Really good motion in the offensive zone here by the Flyers on the second goal. That motion creates confusion. Then Drysdale with the finish.
Come on, Bees.
And Drysdale, the goal scorers. A 2-0 lead now for the Flyers.
Face-off won by Boston.
Off the draw,
Oh, yeah, baby!
McAvoy with the answer.
McAvoy.
Defenseman to defenseman.
D to D.
Crashes the net. And just like that, we've got a one-goal game again.
Should be 2-2, but that goal got called back. Big goal for Boston. This ain't over yet.
Outstanding adjustment.
Nice face-off win. Nice pass.
Both Lindholm and Charlie McAvoy.
Good cut to the net, McAvoy.
Two studs.
Yeah, no
Watch
shit.
this play because you get a lefty and a righty here, and they realize they're down 2-0. So say, hey, let me get two of my best offensive defensemen on the ice.
Nice
That's
pass.
Great adjustment by the Bees coaching staff. McAvoy
Off
gets
his
lost
skate
beneath the
and tips
coverage,
it in off his
and he
stick.
just tips this one
Off the
home.
top of the goalie's
Long
pad.
Island native and Team USA Olympic gold medal winner to cut the deficit to 1.
6:57 to go. 2-1 Phillies. McAvoy fires it in.
For Charlie McAvoy, his second goal in his last 9 games to go along.
Look out front.
Assists, 12 total points. He's
Nobody
got 22
home.
points in his last 19 games.
Impressive. Impressive stuff from the Long Island native.
McAvoy, Lindholm.
Well for Vladar.
Here we go.
Sometimes you're
Zaka.
facing fastballs all day and the changeup.
Make a move. Come on, tie this thing up. Let's get some points.
It's the one that gets you. That's right.
Zaka.
Cates intercepts. 6:22.
Right idea, wrong
Both
place.
teams making a change. Cates will head off as well.
Line change.
Sanheim with a 1-goal lead, content to milk some time off the clock.
Yeah, they're trying to milk some clock. We got to apply some pressure.
With an assist on both goals, is able to tap it in.
Look up. There you go. Look up. Nice pass.
Return to Geeky across the line.
Lindholm.
For Lindholm.
Can't handle it.
Elias Lindholm winds it all the way around.
Good hustle, Pasta.
Pasternak throws one towards the net.
Oh, come on, Geeky.
And a protection. pass, tapped in front. And Sanheim in the corner is able to feed Zegras. Zegras skates it free.
Uh-oh.
Flipped ahead, Konechny moves in.
Nice save, Swayman.
Glove and he covers.
Wow, Boston did not get back in transition.
A little flip pass that
Swayman saved them.
For the mini breakaway. And Swayman keeps the Bruins in it.
This is absolutely clutch by Swayman. Played his college hockey at the University of Maine for the Black Bears. Stones Konechny to keep the deficit to 1. And then it's Charlie McAvoy, Olympic gold medal, and a goal in this one. Life's good for him.
2-1 Flyers, 5:34 to go in the game. TV timeout. Like, share, subscribe, become a member, 99 cents a month. Do not miss the playoffs. Playoffs will be members only. That Tostino's commercial is hilarious with the fucking squirrel. Two-1 Flyers. McAvoy gets the Bruins back in the game with a couple minutes left.
ABC Hockey Saturday Studios, Arda O'Cal is on assignment.
Edmonton.
We got this update for you. Evan Bouchard.
Bouchard.
Bomb. It's from Connor McDavid.
I would love to see Bouchard in a Bruins jersey. I like him.
Well, leaves right now Edmonton with 66 total points. And they are holding on to the third place spot in the Pacific.
Nice save, Swayman.
Is Grabenkin. A stop made by Swayman. So things as tight in the West as they are in the East. And follow 8 stars from 8 nations as they take their shot to play for their country. NHL My World. Watch now on NHL YouTube.
I'll have to check that shit out.
Now the margin in the West, not much different than the East, as right now the Oilers are a team that they're fighting it out in their division, but they're also only 5 points ahead of what would be missing the playoffs altogether.
Crazy.
Just no room for error in this league. It's amazing.
They don't have Skinner on that team anymore. He's the goalie for Pittsburgh now.
It's the ultimate wood chipper. There's no league that's this difficult.
Bruins should win this faceoff. Get to the puck. They do.
In the world of pro sports, it's absolute wood chipper.
Come on, boys.
It brings out the best in the
Nice
in
check.
the players, and
Keep
it's
the
awesome
puck possession.
Couturier. Area pass for Sealer. Tapped ahead, hoping for Tippett. One hands it around Aspera. Skates to stick for Owen Tippett. Cycles for Couturier. Away from Lustadinov. Behind the net, chips to the Bichkov. He's met by Yoki Harju. It emerges, and Lustadinov is able to skate it free. Oh, nice stick out there. Fraser Minton. Tied up by Sanheim. Taken back by Michkov and dumped in.
4:45 to go.
4:45 to go in regulation time.
McAvoy.
McAvoy, the goal scorer.
Come on, make a play. What are we doing?
For the Bruins, only a minute and 8 seconds.
There we go. Nice interception.
By 2, his answer makes it a 1-goal game again.
Oh, boy.
Bobby Brink. Behind the net. Ichkov controls in the far corner. Feeds the point. Step towards the net. Blocked in front. Not sure
Nice
that got through.
save.
to Swayman as Brink and Lindholm were dueling. Bouncing puck.
Oh, trouble.
And he'll cover.
Come on, Bruins.
Coming up on the NHL schedule tonight at 7 Eastern. On the
Gotta win
NHL
this
Network,
face-off.
the Flames will take on the Kings. Tomorrow, a good one. A TNT matinee, the Golden Knights in Pittsburgh to meet the Penguins. And then tomorrow night, another good one. The Panthers desperate for points. The Islanders trying to make the playoffs. It'll be Kachuk and Schaefer squaring off on ESPN at 6:30. And Tuesday night at 7 Eastern on TNT, the Panthers again taking on the Devils.
How about Schaefer? Absolutely electric. Setting record after record.
Come on, boys.
Record for most goals.
Need this
by an
face-off.
18-year-old defenseman in league history.
Lindholm.
He looks like a young Eastern Conference version of Cale Makar at times.
One. Here we go.
Lindholm delays, connecting, got in the shooting lane. Lindholm tries one, save Vladar.
Oh.
And he will cover.
Come on,
The
Boston.
right idea there by the Bruins. They've already scored one goal off a face-off. They try to run a play. Lindholm gets a chance. And you'll see him talk it over now. So everything, if you're the Bruins, 4 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. So 1 goal deficit. You still have your timeout remaining. But everything needs to go to the net now if you're Boston.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the...
Pasta, McAvoy, Lindholm, Geeky. 4:04 to go.
Great A per
And the
se,
other Lindholm
but
as
all
well.
pucks need to go to the net right now for the Boston Bruins.
Face off to the right of Vladar. And the captain controls it as Couturier wins it for Philadelphia. Connecting across the red line through the skates of Dvorak. Quick counter as Pasternak tried to slide one to Lindholm across the line. That didn't connect. McAvoy wheels away from connecting.
Here we go, Pasta.
Pasternak. Offside the call on the far side. As it looked barely ahead of the play where the Bruins right in front of the Flyers bench.
Let's look at Marco Sturm. German-born, German-raised NHL head coach, longtime NHL player. He had a really good career, primarily in San Jose. And we had a good chat before the game today, and I just love his...
Boston, 27 shots, 1 goal. Philly, 16 shots, 2 goals. 3:43 to go, 2-1 Philly.
Simpson, a very good hire by the Boston Bruins. That's good command,
Castellic.
always in control.
And takes so much pride.
Won the
in Germany's
face-off, got
national
a bad
team as well,
bounce.
because, of course, he was the head coach and general manager of the team that won
Bruins.
silver back in 2018. Yep.
Dump it in. Castellic chasing.
Around the boards, Tippett guides it out.
Back out.
3:25 to go in the third period.
Oh, that's a trip.
Chops at Aspero.
Great effort by Aspero to get that.
Not going to get the call.
Nice pivot, tight turn by Drysdale. Frees up Couturier. He slides it ahead to Hathaway, and now it's dumped in by Tippett.
Come on, you got to skate. Not much
Quick
time
change
left.
for the Flyers. With 3 minutes to go in regulation time.
Pasta.
Morai drops it. Rink wide pass Pasternak. Yoki Haru slings it around the boards.
Yoki Haru.
Pasternak lets it flow through to Geeky. He's been robbed today by Vladar. Will he get another chance? And we'll keep our eyes on Swayman and see when he thinks about heading
Come on,
to the
you got
bench
to
for
fight
the
for that
extra
puck,
time.
Lindholm.
It's lobbed out. Rolling puck. This will not reach the goal line. That allows the Flyers to change once again. 2.5 minutes to go. Hampus Lindholm across the line. Wrist shot. Blocked into the netting and out of play.
Here's a look at all 3 goals so far in this game. Up to the minute as we will. And here's Dvorak. Great placement by him. Gets in. First forward on the forecheck. Puts it on a pillow for Konechny. He makes no mistake. Not to be outdone. Great motion in the offensive zone. It's Drysdale with an absolute laser beam. Zaka wins the faceoff. Perfect faceoff set run by the Boston Bruins. It is Charlie McAvoy with the finish. That brings us to 2-1. Flyers with 2 minutes, 28 seconds remaining here.
Zaka on the draw with Couturier.
Nice win.
Zaka wins it.
Keep it in.
And the Bruins.
Nice job.
Keep it on side. They do. Victor
Arvidsson.
moves in. Arvidsson to the backhand.
Oh, wide.
This time connecting. Makes sure to clear the zone.
McAvoy.
Across the middle step. Zaka
There it is.
Heels in the corner. Finds the trailer. It is McAvoy. Centering.
Oh, couldn't get it across.
Drysdale The pass block and the clear up the boards all the way down by Dvorak.
Icing.
This will be icing. Under 2 minutes to go. And it looks like Pasternak and the big boys are jumping over the boards.
Swayman's coming out.
He might head to the bench right now.
He is. I just saw them call him here.
Boston's going to have an extra skater. They're pulling Swayman.
To the bench in favor of the extra attacker.
Got to win this faceoff. Empty net.
And you see Geeky, a right-hand shot, flanked over on the left.
Swayman shaking his head in disgust.
Lindholm on the draw with Dvorak.
I like that.
Here we go.
Up top, fire towards the
Wide.
wide.
For that
Zaka.
very reason, get him in a position
Gotta keep it in.
shoot the puck.
Geeky meets connecting, wins the puck.
Come on, McAvoy.
Across
Pasta.
to Pasternak. Shoots
Shot.
Dickerson.
Oh, nice save.
And Dvorak eyes the empty net, but just
Come on. Minute 40.
Further. Good unselfish play there, too. Not force something.
Nice job, Pasternak. Oh, he lost it. No trip. Big save, Zaka.
Zaka to keep the game alive. That was headed towards the empty net. Across the line, tied up is Geeky. And this time, using the boards was Ristolainen to clear it.
No trip again.
Hand pass is called at the
Wow,
line.
Philly's getting away with murder.
In Boston ice.
The NHL players have some of the best eye-hand coordination in the world. I want you to watch Zaka 18 and White. That's a hot backhander. Watch him raise the stick and back that down out of midair.
Big time
in close
play.
proximity. Absolutely could have been a game-saving play.
Swayman's going to come in.
The Bruins are able to get the equalizer here. So great hand-eye coordination. Outstanding by Pavel Zaka.
It looks like the Bruins are going to use their timeout.
Yes.
Because of the hand pass and the face-off of the defensive zone, obviously that puts Swayman back in the net. But, boy, Weeksy, not only to knock that puck out of midair, if he had not done that, if the puck hadn't have gone into the empty net of its own momentum, Zegras probably would have had a tap-in, and the game would be over.
Absolutely.
But now, minute 17, and the extra attacker will hop right back on the ice if the Bruins get control of the puck, and the game is still alive.
For sure. Absolutely. And you know, that's why oftentimes you hear coaches say situational. You got to play situational and read the situation. Couldn't have been done any better from a defensive standpoint than it was there by Zaka.
What type of a set play would you run here if you're the Bruins to try to get the puck up ice as quickly as possible to get Swayman out?
I would try to win this draw forward as opposed to go back, because even if you get it under possession, you're still burning time. So I try to win this draw. If not forward, try to advance the puck, even lob it, do a little 60-degree lob wedge high up into the air to give Swayman a chance to get out of the net.
Off the draw, and there it is.
Here we go.
Pasternak gains control, wheels back.
Come on, you got to go forward.
With Pasternak dropping it back.
Extra skater on, Swayman out.
As we approach a minute to go in the third
period.
Arvidsson across the line. Lost his footing. Still able to muscle the puck around the boards. Stick lift by Geeky.
Oh, boy.
Here's the outlet to Couturier from center ice. Score!
That's all she wrote. What the fuck are you doing, Pasternak?
The first goal in 32 games for Sean Couturier puts this one away for the Flyers.
Couldn't have got it much easier one. Nice move.
Nice play off the wall by Cates. Very good unselfish play. Same thing. He didn't force it. And he spots Couturier in the middle of the ice in the center ice circle. Advances the puck to him. Couturier had the wherewithal to gain center red. And then snaps it home in the vacant net.
Unless we score in 10 seconds.
Patience to know if I miss the net, this can't be icing. Just to get to the center red stripe to make sure that either I score or they're retrieving the puck, but this will not be an icing call, just a veteran play.
Veteran play by Couturier, very intelligent player. And since he came into the league as a young player, and his calling card has been his defensive acumen. It's certainly on full display there on that goal by Couturier. Very intelligent play.
So now down to the final 22 seconds. And the Bruins desperate to get the puck in the offensive zone. Kastelik does just that. Ristolainen behind the net. Feeds feeds it up the boards. 10 seconds to go.
Fucking Boston, man.
Past the glove of Vladar. Kept in by Law.
Hot goalie, couldn't beat him.
5 ticks left on the clock. Won by Sanheim. It goes to zeros, and the Flyers have their 3-1 win.
Vladar, big game for Philly. Boston let that one get away. They really should have won that game. Good job by Philly. 3-1's your final. I will catch you guys later. Maybe I'll do another game or something tonight. We will see. I gotta go grub. Peace.